When I pull that Elmer Fudd, get a Daffy Duck. When I pull that Elmer Fudd, get a Daffy Duck. When I pull that Elmer Fudd, get a Daffy Duck. When I pull that Elmer Fudd. It ain't safe. It ain't safe when the rabbit got the gun, nigga. It ain't safe when the rabbit got the gun, nigga.
It ain't safe when the rabbit got the gun, nigga. It ain't safe when the rabbit got the gun, nigga. Nah. It ain't safe when the rabbit got the gun, nigga.
It's hunting season, so we got him on the run, nigga.
God bless thee and all them demons that'll run with you.
Better Daffy Duck when I pull that Elmer Fudd. My campfire, nigga, that's all smoke.
Star Force fires, baby, come and bury you with tote.
That Pepe Le Pew roll skunk making us float. Gaslighting is my God's gift, making you choke.
Professional quotes that jump back, scaling the slope.
Plot thicker than them stripper chicks and Amazon shows. Roll cool with a fire stick and a fire bitch.
Ask a Henny your Patron, she told me she a cider chick.
I got too much on my plate, but I need a side of this. The decisions in these moments is a lovely side effect.
Dog, are you I ain't got no check for the neck, no respect. Straight mic checker like that's a fact. It ain't safe when the rabbit got the gun, nigga.
Jazz, ho.
It ain't safe when the rabbit got the gun, nigga.
No, we're working.
It ain't safe when the rabbit got the gun, nigga.
We're on the live stream.
It ain't safe when the rabbit got the gun, nigga. Nah.
Your Highness.
I got my capital SW Agger up. You need 730 dip. Y'all money cash money dipset birthday. Be a team back.
Welcome to Dipset, baby.
Okay, my lips is so soft, but don't think I ain't hot. Bitch say Weezy make it rain, I say bitch I ain't God. But I am God's son, but you know I ain't nice. See, he got a positive aim, and I ain't nice. Man, Lil Weezy got a style that even I can't find. Man, some shit just be so hard, I be like, that line ain't mine. And if that is under a gram, then that line ain't mine. And if you niggas talking raw, well, bitch, it's combat time. Hey, I take 3 L's to the head. Love, live, life, and I'm dead. Your money dipset, that's what this is. And if I ain't good looking, you can bet my bitch is. I done made it off Apple Street like it was 2300 Jackson Street. Your money can't join them Narbeatles. Where the fuck is Robin Leach when you need them? A rich nigga can't even buy freedom. That's why I give my white bitches everything but freedom. I do my white bitches anything but beat them. And if they like rap boys, then I'ma feed them. I'm so sophisticated, fresh from Antarctica, my wrist just made it. I'm rich, bitch, I ain't broke no more, but I will still chop you up and feed your ass to the poor. I'm about my cream like a s'more. You old ass rappers better stay on tour. You like 44, I got a 44, I'm 24, I can murder you and come on when I'm 44.
What's a beat without bass? Chain nigga till the dick break all the numbers in the face. Homie, get a dim space, so I'ma show you 38. Strictly riders 25.
I'm tired of the fucking overhype.
Oh yeah, we gonna play this one, yeah.
I'm tired of the fucking
Fuck was I thinking?
Well, overhype on whose end?
Drought 3, bitch.
tired of the track. Hard song, hard song, hard song, hard
What
amazing.
you know about it?
Beat 75% of the hard.
Weezy the name,
Future,
money's the game.
15%.
Already.
I give you.
I ain't gonna lie. Cole or Future coming in right after Kendrick finishes really, no niggas selling. Hey, bro, that
Bruh.
shit it's some
This song,
ignorant
bruh.
shit,
But
bruh.
it's the
Now,
bruh.
Paul,
I'm telling you,
that shit, like
Bruh,
it's
that
ignorant
beat,
as fuck,
bruh.
cause you really let this
Bro.
nigga do that shit on your track, and then you
Bro.
just come back and hey, that shit ignorant.
Bro, if I gave you this beat, you will lace the fuck out this beat.
Yes, but
Anybody gonna lace this beat,
But every
bro.
beat don't really like, and that's the That's the beauty.
And then
every
Metro
beat
freaked the beat even. Like, come on, bro.
Every beat don't need. Every beat
This
don't
was a
need.
Metro. This was a Metro song. Fuck Future.
Every
that was a
beat
Metro
don't,
song.
every beat don't need a nigga to do the lyrical miracle point. Like you might just need a nigga to do that. Like just ride the beat like that. Like, and Future did that.
That
shit.
whistle. That shit
Nigga,
goes so
like,
hard.
You set that shit up. You make it. You hold that down. You set up the structure of the song, and you got something where people could just like vibe to it. Then you hit him with the left hook where this nigga come through with all, hey, let's get it, bro. All that shit, like, so, you know what I'm saying?
And I do have to give credit for
I ain't a fan of none of these niggas like that. I don't really rate none of these niggas like that. Right. But a week later, it still goes. Still goes.
Okay, let me not say the track. I did never say the track is ass. This shit goes hard.
I know.
It's just without the shots.
I think
on
it still
the
goes
record.
I think it still goes number one. Maybe
I don't think it goes number one.
I
don't think it goes number one. I don't think it goes top 10.
If it's a regular,
I don't think it goes number one.
If it's a regular Kendrick verse without shots, I think it still goes number one.
Hell no.
If it's just yes, I think
hell no.
That track
and that's
goes,
the thing. That's the shit that's pissing me off with this Kendrick shit, bro. Whenever Kendrick comes out, that shit 9 times out of 10 has some type of diss, some type of, like Cole said, controversy in it to make people go listen to that shit. Because the last shit he did without that was that Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, and nobody listens to that shit anymore. Nobody listens to that shit anymore.
Nobody listens to that shit in the first place.
Like that shit was.
I'm not gonna say nobody.
Bro, I've spun this new Cole. Bro, I've spun this new Cole. I don't give a fuck.
Let's not get crazy.
I don't give a fuck. I've spun this new Cole album more than I've spun that and To Pimp a Butterfly together, and this Cole shit just came the fuck out. Like that Kendrick shit. I'm sorry. Let me introduce the pod. Before I fucking go. If you made it this far, you already know what it is. We are live. Top Flight, CP4, Roll Wheel in the building. We here live on the tube, live on Twitter. Shout out to my nigga Gudda Lo already in the comments. We miss you, my nigga. I'm flashing out for you today since you
Lo, as
here.
a nigga that watch battle rap, both of y'all niggas is niggas that watch battle
and
rap.
that's
I'm gonna break it down. We'll get to it. But when I go like this,
because I'm not coming in here to cape for Cole either. I'm giving.
None of these niggas.
I'm not caping
That's
for
the
anybody.
beauty in this whole shit. Like
Go ahead.
not being a fan of none of these niggas. I get to see the fan bases.
You keep saying you're not a fan of these niggas. I don't believe that.
I'm talking about a fan to the extent where I gotta feel like I gotta defend these niggas and shit.
You're not a stan of these niggas.
Exactly. All right, fine. We'll do it like that.
I got you. No, that makes sense.
But watching the stands of each respective artist finally start telling the truth about the other niggas
I agree.
has been
wholeheartedly agree on that.
Shit.
Wholeheartedly agree on that.
Hey, Lo, they don't.
Kendrick don't get spins in these streets, bro. I was just telling CP, there's very rarely a time I wake up in my day and say I need to listen to Kendrick fucking Lamar. And sadly, it's the same thing with Cole. And I love Cole, but I don't be listening to that nigga like I listen to the light-skinned nigga that everybody is scrambling about. Like, that's the thing for me. Y'all niggas are fighting for second fucking place. Sadly, whatever you think you is, Cole, I love you. You're not.
Cole is fighting for second place.
What's Kendrick fighting for?
Because if Cole was fighting for first place, we'd hear a little bit more. I heard some on the tape, you know what I mean, where he was getting that Aubrey, but it would be he wouldn't be clicking up with niggas on tour if you really trying to go for number one. If you didn't feel like in your heart that, all right, this nigga really might be number one, let me solidify my number 2 spot. Kendrick is still, I think, gunning for number 1 and shit.
In what world?
Where's my tweet? Where's the tweet?
In what world? In what world? Like, bro, Kendrick, Kendrick Lamar, talented rapper. You know what I'm saying? That To Pimp a Butterfly shit was just not it for me, because that's the one that everybody seems to, for some reason, always bring up. Good Kids at Mad City, universally fine. We all like that.
I said
damn,
it.
Yeah.
I said it when it dropped.
Bro,
Kendrick, the To Pimp a Butterfly to me is not his best project. It's his most important shit. You know what I mean? It's his most important.
How is that more important than Good Kid, Mad fucking City? Please tell me how it's more important.
It came out when all that Black Lives Matter and all that came out. I'm just putting
I'm saying important. I'm saying important in that all this shit.
I'm hating on it, but I'm saying that's why it got a lot of like spark, because it came out during. Then he had a thing. He did the chains and he was like walking out on one of those.
What Cole said?
I hated that shit.
What Cole said? What did Cole say? Controversy. Like you. That's how he sells his shit, bro. That is how he sells his shit. And to all you niggas out there with these horrible takes, about Cole was supposed to come and damn near ether the shit, eviscerate. Like, my nigga.
No,
this nigga Kendrick is not really even shooting at Cole. He just shot at Cole because Cole was in the proximity.
Facts.
Well,
like
next to the nigga.
Like,
apparently it's been going on for a while now, so it is what it is. But again, look,
y'all expect
you gotta understand something. We from the era. We from that era where it took niggas mad mixtapes, mad freestyles to get to that fucking main event type shit. It happens and shit, bro. Sometimes that shit happens. Sometimes you gotta go back and maybe listen to some of the songs a little bit more. There was shots between the two I ain't even really catch like that because I ain't think there was no smoke like that.
Exactly.
Right. Now that there's like,
bro,
okay, there might be
you know why? You know why? Because there ain't no real smoke. You know what this is? Do you know what this is? This is when KD and Bron just so happen to be at fucking
and
at UCLA and they hooping, you know what I'm saying? And niggas is just getting their game off. This is niggas getting their game off. The real shots is at Kendrick and Drake. Those are the real shots.
That's real.
This Kendrick Cole shit is not fucking Beans and Jadakiss or Flip and T.I. or none of that shit. It's not. These are homies who are dead ass homies putting there. I'm a better rapper than you. I don't give a fuck what you got go. I'm a better rapper than you. You still my mans. I still fuck with you. I'm a better rapper than you. Simple as that. I don't hate you. I'm not finna come in here like I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker. I'm not finna do that shit. Well, I don't know why y'all expecting this from a nigga who ain't sold a pack or shot a gat. Like, I don't understand that.
Right, facts.
Because it doesn't always have to be that. But again, it doesn't have the street aspect of it, the shit that could possibly spill out after this shit or outside of the booth. That doesn't have to be the catalyst for like fucking real beef for real. Like before we got to like the point where it's like, damn, Jada and Beans might pop off when they see each other. We still got those records. With at the very least the energy was there. They gave us that energy. This shit, y'all niggas is playing pity pat and shit. And then the whole narrative, I hate this fucking narrative shit. The ladies, y'all niggas
love what Cole?
Y'all niggas listen to music based off of the bitches and shit, man. I listen to whatever fuck I want to listen to. And them hoes.
There's a bunch of girls at Dreamville right now. Don't sleep on Cole.
That's gonna be my tweet of the week, nigga. That nigga said Drake's greatest accomplishment might be empowering a generation of niggas who don't get bitches to tell everybody what the bitches ain't listening to.
But you know what the worst part about that? No. Back that up.
I haven't had a
because the worst part. Oh, my fault.
I just haven't. Yeah.
When it comes to the niggas getting bitches. If you wasn't getting no bitches, just say that then. Because at the end of the day, when I spent that shit, when I was getting bitches, I'm in a relationship now. Hey, baby, I love you. When I was out getting bitches, nigga, that light-skinned nigga used to get me right there. And whether it was around the hoes, my niggas, Drake can come on in any fucking
played
setting.
More Dom Kennedy, to be honest with you.
And them bitches that you was fucking with was wild if Dom Kennedy was the go-to. That's telling me your caliber of bitches. I told you I'm here to crash the fuck out today.
Stop it.
What we talking about?
I see you getting
Dom Kennedy.
I got one Dom Kennedy song.
What you was playing? Platinum Chanel? Why you was freaking like, come on, bro, what we doing?
You really insulting the yellow tape like that, brother. I ain't never let you crash out, though. Let you crash out, bro. You really wildin' right now.
Yellow tape was that shit.
You really wildin', but good.
My fault. I put this shit on Twitter. This is either gonna be the best pod we ever had or the worst. I don't give a fuck how y'all feel about this shit. I really, really don't. Cause dog, it's just been so much. I just been seeing so much wild shit on my timeline lately from niggas that I've known for 20 years. I be like, bro, what happened? What is going on? What the fuck is going on? But let me chill. Let me let my co-host eat. My fault. I apologize. If you made it this far, we live. CP, talk to me.
I'm gonna start off with the ladies part. I feel like niggas do need to get credit because that's a whole 50% of the population that either fuck with your music or don't.
Yes.
So I can't discredit the ladies. I can't discredit the ladies. Like if the women love your shit,
with it, and then I can play it for the.
Or he got some shit that I got for my niggas, and then he got some shit I got for my chicks too. Like that's why I'm like Drake is like he in a whole nother strategy.
I'm gonna listen.
He the most versatile.
I'm gonna play whatever the fuck is good and shit.
That shit is good.
I'm saying that, but I'm just talking about the narrative of like, oh shit, nigga, you playing this week, nigga, the ladies don't even listen. Like motherfucker, y'all niggas, y'all damn near
added dimension. It's just
added
dimension.
I'm not saying that's not the end all be all. I'm not saying the end all be all, but like that makes your 2K rating go up like +7 though. Like if you don't got that factor, your shit go down +7.
Like what we talking about?
-7. Like that's a factor in the grand scheme of things, in my opinion.
There is a grand scheme of things. Just because look, all my rapidy rap niggas, I love y'all. I am a rapidy rap nigga at the end of the day. I grew up listening to fucking Mobb Deep and all of that shit. My people is from I was there. But at the end of the fucking day, that shit y'all been waiting on since Biggie died is gone. It's gone. It's gone. Nobody's coming back with that anymore. These niggas is not shooting gats and selling packs. They're not on the corner anymore. Niggas have educations. Niggas is really getting to the money. Niggas is not fucking up. They deal. Niggas is doing a lot of shit that they're not going to come out where I'm going to eviscerate this nigga and end his career. That shit is dead. It's dead. It's not gonna happen. Especially with niggas. These two niggas they're not real. These are not killers.
It's the irony.
And y'all keep talking about Kendrick being a killer. He's not a fucking killer. That nigga watched killers. That's it. You know why? He rapped about all of it. That's it. He didn't live that shit. That Good Kid, Mad City. That was him from his window with a fucking pad. Like they said about Nas in the beginning.
Yeah. Which, I mean, it's real.
I
don't see anything wrong with that though. But
great rapper. Great rapper. But I'm in here fucking sweating already, bro.
I know. I'm looking at it and I'm like, fam.
I'm perspiring over here.
Like I said, the irony you saying that shit, and there's these niggas, the backpack niggas talking, talking about I got henchmen and all this. I'm like, you niggas.
And you know what he said after that? I'm lying because you niggas is out here fucking lying. He literally said, bruh, that shit sound hard. I'm lying, and I'm telling y'all I'm lying. Why? Because the niggas you love are lying. None of these niggas are busting gats and selling packs and none of that. Go ahead. My bad, CP. I'm going crazy
on this because that was my whole thing with all of this shit. Because I like that Cole response. It sounded like him. Like he wasn't out of his character. Like if he would have came on some hit him up shit, I'd have been like, that's not even like who you are.
Niggas if Cole would have really came and did some out of character shit, niggas would have been like, damn, bro. It was honestly the fact that Cole responded.
If you just not really realizing that, niggas, you gotta sit down and chill, cause niggas cannot, you cannot have this conversation.
Yeah,
shit.
And that's
if you in 2024 now realizing these niggas been shooting and shit, I can't have conversations with y'all if you gonna do that.
No, go ahead. No, you're right, bro. Cause this has been again, and like I said about this. Yes, yeah, the Drake and Kendrick shit been obvious. The Cole and Kendrick shit for me, it has always been friends sparring. Like when we be gunning each other in group me, that's what it is. You want to know why? Because nobody ever pulls out the big fucking guns.
I don't think
nobody. Bro, that's like it's literally that. You don't think them niggas in a group chat together? You don't think J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar in a group chat together?
No, that's what I'm saying. You need to brush up on the research on it. And I'm like, bro, niggas been begging for that joint album that they made for years. And that's that not coming. And then it was a TDE nigga. They had like a question and answer or whatever on Twitter. And niggas kept asking like, is that coming? They was like, that shit not coming. And they was like, so can we ever expect any songs? They was like, probably not ever again. Like, and it was like, damn, why not? And it's like, bro, there's been some tension. Them on Jeezy shit. Jeezy put them on there without telling each other. Why would he do that? Like, he probably knows there was some tension and like, hey, bro, like we gonna just put y'all on the song together, but not tell him though.
It's not like, just the tension; it's the optic of it too. Because that Jeezy record specifically, when they've seen both Kendrick and Cole was gonna be on it, niggas didn't even care about what the fuck Jeezy was gonna rap on that shit. They wanted to hear who was gonna have the best verse between them two and shit. And then you got Kendrick coming on doing his Maya Angelou and shit, and Cole smoked that shit, and it looks crazy. It looks like you ducking smoking shit. It happened again on another one of them records and shit that I only listened to once.
It was DJ Khaled shit way back.
Yes, that one.
What Cole
that shit go hard as fuck.
That
shit went hard. I love that fucking song.
It was with Crit. Same shit happened. Kendrick came on with all that bullshit.
Kendrick knew about J. Cole verse though, and went in afterwards. Neither one of them knew about the what was it, American Dream. Neither one of them knew about that. So that was the interesting part or whatever. But the fact that like they were saying like they haven't even been seen together in like 7-8 years or whatever. Like.
Ironically, I think the last time they was probably like together, I think was when they was in the club and shit, and
with
Puffy
Diddy.
Was gonna.
I was about to say.
And what happened in that instance?
And J. Cole stuck up for him or whatever, and this and
that's why Cole is like, nigga, if you don't sit your ass down, why are you shooting at me?
And he didn't even mention that though. That was to me. That was the ultimate. That's a warning shot. That was the ultimate. This a warning shot because J. Cole didn't even mention that shit.
No, it be direct if it be direct when you pay attention to shit.
It's direct. Hey, Lo, it's the shots be direct.
The best shots don't gotta always
to the
be
target.
on
It's not direct to the public. It's direct to the target. The target knows. The target knows.
Bruh, Kanye was talking about how like Drake is like the master. He's like everybody does it, but Drake is the master because like usually somebody will say some shit and you know who they're talking about. They just won't say their name. But like Drake will say some shit and like we don't know what they talk. Like I hate that he not getting his props. That like he said that Future shit way back on Her Loss and like none of us knew. Like I hate that he don't get credit for that. Like it's amazing to me. Like
at the end of the day, when it comes to that, at this point, when it comes to that light skinned nigga, bro, just
he not
stop, bro. He's not the one to play with, bro.
He not the one
because y'all know good and damn well, if he does decide to respond, he can respond with a fucking hit. Cole responded with, you know what I'm saying, a couple shots. I felt like that project. I feel like that project was coming regardless.
It was.
I think
project was coming. This happened, so like,
and it was just like, all right, fuck it, I'll throw a little something at the end of that to directly, so nobody can be like, oh, did he respond? This here, this is it.
Facts.
Here,
Facts.
Here,
Facts.
My nigga, I fucks with you. Relax. I fucks with you. Relax. But I love Cole. You can't say a nigga album put you to sleep. That's one thing I was like.
I felt like that was bait.
Because for me,
that was bait.
For your eyes only, put me to sleep. I can't do.
I wanted to go through the discography because I saw y'all.
My fault, Ro. My fault. Go ahead, Ro. Talk to me, bro.
I'm letting y'all ISO because.
CP, talk to me.
All right,
continue.
Because I didn't even finish the first, but a major thing with this is like, I hate how like Cole is like the whole hit him up shit. Like, why are people expecting that out of him? Like, that's always been my favorite reason. Like, why he's like, I've got to give Drake my favorite, but like, Cole been the best rapper for me.
This ain't
like,
Cole cap though, but go ahead. No, shout out to Cole in the comments. It's a lot of Cole going on. But now go ahead, CB.
So, fuck, where was I at?
The
best rapper shit. Oh yeah.
Right.
So for me, he been the best rapper or whatever, but Drake is the best artist. But like, we talking about bars, we talking about rhyme scheme, we talking about flows, bro. Nobody's been fucking with J. Cole. And then like, I love the fact that like he not on that like gangster shit. Like he's one of the few rappers that ain't never, even Drake a gangster now. You know, or whatever.
Man, I don't know. Cole been having his fair share of gun bars. We gonna get into it though, man.
He has.
But he don't like.
His gun bars be ironic. It would just be
like he bought that.
I really think his gun bars are dead ass troll bars. At the end of the day, like he's really not saying like.
Considering he in North Carolina and shit, he probably the only one that could actually legally carry too. So I'm gonna say that
he might be the only one who's actually shot bars might be the truth.
You never.
Bro, this whole. No,
yeah, finish up,
go
CP.
ahead, my bad, CP. Go ahead. We keep cutting you off.
Yeah. So, like, for example, y'all know about how he was, like, I guess, in negotiations with 50 Cent or whatever before he blew up or whatever. Who? J. Cole. Mm-hmm. And 50 didn't want to rock with him literally because he wasn't a gangster rapper. Like, literally. Like, he was just like, I feel like his shit wouldn't pop.
Market you. You can't.
Yeah, and that was his.
Well, it wasn't even that we can't work with you. It was more so like, I feel like that type of music don't pop. Like, who else is like Kanye was kind of like that, but even when Kanye had to produce,
he saw that firsthand doing that Curtis versus Graduation nonsense. Was that Curtis or? That was Curtis. That was Curtis versus Graduation. Yeah.
But Kanye was the only one, and then Kanye shit was still kind of like poppy, like.
Kanye shit is revolutionary, but we can.
But I don't expect a song like Stronger from J. Cole, but like Kanye gives you like that stuff that like, you know, worldwide, like I won't say it's pop, but like popular music.
His music is revolutionary. I look at what that's literally it.
J. Cole shit is more like just like more so like real life rap. Like
J. Cole is for the niggas who had 2-parent households. I apologize for a lot of people who might not have grown up in a 2-parent household. J. Cole is 2-parent household raps. That shit is direct to you. You don't have to fucking think. I don't need a Rubik's Cube. I don't need a Sudoku pad to figure out what the fuck this nigga is trying to say. I don't need none of that. You understand what the fuck Cole is trying to present to you. Straight like that. That Kendrick shit, amazing. He can double and flipple entendre his ass to death. But if I gotta fucking get a goddamn notepad out to figure out what the fuck you really trying to say, fam, I'm not spinning that shit. I'm not. There are certain people who I go to for that. That nigga is not one of them. He's not. That's just me. I just really feel like Cole. I love Cole because Cole is a very direct rapper. You know, you understand what the fuck Cole is saying. Some people call that shit ABC 1 2 3 raps. If that's how you feel about it,
Niggas
wholeheartedly
the
understand.
the flows and the rhyme scheme. I be hating that niggas don't really understand.
Are there times where I be like, damn, Cole, this is very
Facts,
ABC
Cole.
1 2 3. I hear that. Cole didn't even have a 2-parent household.
Facts,
but he raps like he came from one, and that's the issue. He raps like he came from a 2-parent household. I'm talking about the bars itself, not the content. How he raps, how he presents whatever he's saying.
He's
is
wholesome.
very 2-parent household.
It's classy.
It's wholesome.
It's
not about being classy.
That's the
I don't even know about classy. Like
it ain't
bro. It's like he's not from like the gutter. Bro, he's not like from like the gutter. Like he's not. I'm not gonna rob your mama house. Like
he's from a place like Jack's, bro.
Yeah, facts. But like my shit is like he's very down to earth. His shit is real. Like you experience shit he rap about. Most of the shit these rappers about, niggas never gonna experience that shit. And I'm like, it's very few rappers that go popular rapping about real life. The fact that hip hop and all this and that pops is because niggas is flexing, niggas is shining, niggas like, dang, I don't live that life. I would love to live that life. It's kind of like MTV Cribs. Niggas like it because it's like, damn, I don't live like that, but it's how these niggas live or whatever. I mean, I am, but like, I don't act like that, and that's the same thing. That's why I like J. Cole, because it's like, bro, I grew up in the same type of predicaments, but I don't want to make it just about me, but just like.
That's what people relate to. But we gotta let Ro go. We gotta let Ro go.
Let me finish.
Go ahead, real quick. Yeah, because I went long. We both went long. Let's go.
So what I'm saying is like, I hate how he don't get credit for like actually being authentic. Like who, even like Drake and all this. Like even he's turning gangster. Like everybody in the game besides Kendrick and Cole really be on some like gangster shit. So it's like it goes to show you how like hard it is to pop without that. And so I feel like they don't, well, at least Cole, I think Kendrick poo. But like, you know what I'm saying?
And that said poo.
He mid. He got some songs, but like, he no consistency for me.
Talk to me, Ro.
Yeah.
Talk to me, Ro.
All right.
I'm clearing out. I ain't gonna say, I might even turn my, I wish I could, I'm gonna unplug my mic. I'm unplugged. Talk to me.
Cause y'all had a lot of points just bouncing back. Y'all talking about these niggas like coming up and all that shit. All right. As far as the battle aspect of it, niggas getting aggressive in they bars and all of that shit, or how they diss niggas. Outside of the fucking the new niggas that y'all see on the timeline that are asking for niggas, oh, Cole should have dropped the ether, he should have did this, that, and the third, responding like that. I don't listen to them motherfuckers, man. Like, clear out your algorithms. I don't even want to acknowledge the motherfuckers. I don't even see that shit on my timeline. My thing with the back and forth, it doesn't have the aggressiveness in the back and forth doesn't have to always come just from the gangster part of it. You don't have to be or spit that street shit for it to be aggressive. Again, I remember when Common talked crazy to Ice Cube and shit, and niggas wasn't expecting Common to drop the bitch in you to Ice Cube and shit. So I remember that part of it. Niggas don't gotta have that aggressiveness, but at least for Cole, like at this point, like my thing is, I'm looking at. I did go back and looked at some of the tracks that they said like, yo, he might have been, there was some shots getting thrown, like when Kendrick said, yo, don't make me turn you to a song. Then you go back to first person shooter, we'll turn your song into a funeral. They go back to Kendrick and it's like, nigga, don't spit no coffins out of your mouth and all, like it's getting a little de-rooted. I'm like, okay, all right, I'm seeing little shit there. I'm like, all right, I see it. My thing with Cole, I'm gonna look at it from a battle rap aspect. If Kendrick is the punchline, I'm a name flip your song, and it's very surface level, attacks, but it's attacks that are gonna get people's attention and shit, and they're still good bars. It's surface level because anybody can name flip some shit like, yo, oh, for all your dogs, this is K9, all that. I'm like, yo, this is dope, but it's surface level. How Cole, I feel like, is coming at it. He's trying to hit this nigga with a specific angle. As far as how he presented it, yeah, he could have been a little bit more aggressive in his tone. He still sounded sleepy on the record, but the actual angle that he's giving them, I want to see where it goes from there and shit. Do I feel like this is like the best, or not the best, but I feel like is this like the a suitable first round? It's cool, but at this point, we know who y'all like. Somebody gotta say a name or be a little bit more direct. I feel like Kendrick was a little bit more direct in regards to getting at Drake. Cole, and you know, even with his shots at Cole, it was more so like, hey nigga, don't stand that close to this nigga, cause I'm really coming at this nigga. You my mans, but you clicking up and all, I get at you too if I got to, but my beef is with this nigga. Cole, I think he's been on this trajectory since his little feature run and shit, and it's like, nigga, no, y'all playing with my name, y'all had me in third place for so long and shit. Now I've said this shit multiple times on the pod. Cole ain't my favorite rapper. I don't rate none of these niggas like that for real. But as far as just on some rapping shit, Cole is the only one that has been improving every fucking year. Drake maybe has stayed at a certain level. I felt like he kind of went up a little bit, you know, from his old, you know, how he used to flow on you know, like thank me later shit. Yeah, the Joe Budden flow, the Fonte shit. He kind of like leveled up into, you know, getting his own little pocket. How he taps in on those trap beats and all that shit. So he's gotten to that point where he's kind of just like leveling out at that point. Cole has been going up every fucking year and shit, because it's gotten hard for me to slander the nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's gotten hard for me to slander the nigga and shit. Except when I'm talking to this nigga and I gotta play convenient amnesia and shit. But Kendrick, I feel like, has been at that high level as far as just like how niggas have seen him. Not me personally, just how niggas have seen him and how he's presented it in his albums, in his artistry. He's always been at that high level. The last album, kinda, you know what I mean, it had niggas looking at him like, maybe you not that nigga. And you can't do that while you have a nigga in third place that's hungry to fucking like show y'all niggas, hey, no, look, ain't no third place. I'm really that nigga. And I'm gonna show y'all in these features, and I'm gonna show y'all in whatever I do. I'm that nigga. But for you to do all that on that trajectory, and then the 7-minute drill shit, it'd be like another just jab. It's like, nah, nigga, like it's on now. It's you gotta be a little bit more direct.
But the thing
I get it. I don't need the full diss track. I don't need it right now. But you can.
Diss track, though?
Yeah,
but
and that's
even
thing.
then, but even if
and we know who he was talking about.
Why does nobody?
And then he borrowed from Jay and Nas. He said that he borrowed what's the name from Jay? The I Can Divide, and then the one from Nas.
Box with arms too short to
but
box.
But I don't think. So he said the box with God, but I don't think the arms too long. I think he added that arms long.
No, that was
in there.
That was from
But it hit. I feel like it hits
it's
even
Nas,
more.
Both of them. It don't. But that because that line is from that line is from.
I don't know if the arms.
That line is from a fucking old movie. I think it's the Happenstance, some shit. From some old boxing movie and shit. That's really where it's from. Your arms are too short to box. That's like the title of the movie and shit that you gotta reference and shit. Nas said that shit to Jim. Your arms too short to box with God. I don't kill soloists, only kill squads. I think Jay some other shit.
This is why Rose here.
Like they both said it at the same time. That's why I was like, yo, that's both of their bars and shit. And I love that part of it too, because in my mind I'm like, okay, he knows where he's fucking. I see where he's pulling from. And if he's pulling from that, he's pulling strategies from that as well. So he's like, the next one gotta be the either the take over the ether shit. I think he's trying to see if Kendrick is trying to go that extra route and really take it there shit. In my mind, Kendrick is already at that point. Like, nigga, I ain't no warm up. I'm really trying to get it with y'all and shit. And if Drake ain't gonna respond, and you gonna take up this other nigga's fight, fuck it. You gotta catch it too. And I feel like that's gonna be the next response from Kendrick.
You know what? And that's the thing that people are talking about, a response from Kendrick. Y'all know when that response probably gonna come? 2030. What are we talking about?
That I don't think so, because the only difference not only that, but the only difference between
when has he ever
Kendrick,
put out when the streets was blazing on fire?
When have the streets been this hot though?
The difference
between it hasn't been this hot.
The difference between Kendrick doing them shots at Drake and all that shit back then, or even like we heard the rumblings of him getting that Sean, but that didn't come out. That had to get leaked out and shit of him talking about, you know, sending shots at Sean Kendrick.
Oh,
even that shit got leaked out and shit.
I heard about it, but like, nah, that shit was real.
I think the only difference is back then he was on TDE. He had punch in there.
That nigga was TDE. Like, what are we talking about, bro?
Yeah.
Like, niggas acting like he couldn't have went to punch and did what the fuck he wanted to do. Like, stop this fucking there. Oh, he was on TDE. He could, like, Kendrick was TDE.
Oh,
you gonna let me learn?
Yeah, let me
when have we ever seen Kendrick do like interviews to the point where like or at least speak for himself to like on some speaking out shit, if it wasn't sanctioned by Punch, or if Punch wasn't like that like closely to him at that point.
Or I feel like the nigga just don't be wanting to talk. You know,
I believe that too. I believe that too. But I'm saying I believe
about.
that too. But I'm saying like as far as like that,
because you know
I
what
think they
when he did talk. My fault. When he did talk, you know what he did? He took a trip to Africa and did all kind of extra shit.
Because they want to keep that mystique about the nigga. I get it. And that's why Punch is going to jump out and do the PR shit. It adds to the mystique and all that shit. It's marketing. It's marketing. It's the boogeyman shit. We're marketing him as the boogeyman and shit. Nigga, you know me and you don't believe that shit either way. So stop all that conjecture, nigga. But motherfucking, you know we don't believe that shit, nigga. But nigga, you talking to me, nigga. I don't believe none of these niggas boogeymans and shit. Ain't no boogeyman with y'all niggas. Y'all niggas is all soft and shit and cuddly and shit.
And that's my whole. That's my whole thing.
I know. I'm trying.
Y'all are expecting hit 'em ups and
I don't know who expecting it. It be these new niggas that be expecting this shit.
Your old niggas are expecting that too.
That be some old senile fucks. We ain't getting that shit no more, bro.
Bro, if you really grew up,
last time
if you were there when these niggas came out, you should not expecting either one of these niggas to really kill one another.
But that's the problem. These niggas came up off of that shit. I say this shit all day. Drake is the student of the game. That nigga has modeled his moves. As far as how Jay was moving, model that shit to a fucking T, even to try to maneuver through a
You know what this is, bro? You know what this is? This is AAU rap. These niggas came up on some AAU type shit. Everybody plays together in the AAU before they get to the fucking league. That's why it ain't no real deal rivalries in the league. Because niggas have known each other since they was 13, 14 fucking years old. This is AAU rap. You niggas played together when y'all was kids. Now y'all are grown and now it's just we smart. This, you know what happens at the end? You know when Brown and KD play each other at the end of the game? You know what they probably do? Go out and get wine and shit together. Like, this is what this is. I might put 50 on your head tonight. I might put 50 on the other side. However, at the end of this shit, we gonna go kick it and we gonna do whatever. Nobody might not know, might not see, but we still come on.
Cole has been doing that shit now, but look at how Cole's doing it though. Before, when Kendrick was calling that, when niggas was calling Kendrick the boogeyman and shit and all that, and let's be honest, niggas really only did that shit because of the fucking control verse and how niggas responded to that shit. And that control verse was
whack. It was whack.
My fault, bro. My fault.
Yes, niggas got gassed off of the control verse because niggas always gonna jump out the fucking window when niggas say names.
A name.
And at the end of the day, even if we don't like this shit, I say this shit all the fucking time, nigga. I remember when I tried to argue Taker was better than Ether, looking crazy. I was looking crazy when the Rocker wear shit. It was crazy. I was crazy doing that shit. When you get older, then you realize some shit, hard, nigga. Bro. It go hard, but at the end of the day, you gotta look at how the intended target reacted and shit. You gotta look at how a nigga reacts and shit. It's the same argument with Duppy and Storia Adidon. Duppy is a better song.
Way better.
It's a way better song.
Better.
But look at how the nigga reacted though.
Hey. That nigga's father now.
Let me land, nigga. Let me land. Cause at the end of the day, yes, Duppy was a better record. If the fucking back and forth stopped at Duppy and shit, I gotta go off the timeline. Cause now I gotta see niggas slander and push it for the rest of my. Nah, that record was fucking great. It was strategic as fuck. You attacking this nigga's career and all that. And he did the takeover shit even down to the you know who, did you know what, would you know who, we mentioned Virginia Williams and shit. But the minute that nigga you get to that point and you do it that masterfully, the only thing you gotta do left is fucking disrespect and violate, which is what Pusha did. And at the end of the day, whether we play I might play Duppy a little bit more just because of the original beat. I like the structure of it. But you gotta look at how a nigga react to that shit. Because once that story added on drop. No, you gotta download that shit. He took that shit off. He took that.
Not either.
It's on YouTube, but you gotta search for the story added on shit. But nigga, at the end of the day, that fucking you gotta look at how the intended target reacted and shit. Nigga, story added on drop. Drake went to the notepad. Went to Jay Prince. Oh, I had a record I was gonna drop, but didn't. And he looked crazy. We never seen a nigga get outplayed like that. It's the same shit happened with Ethan and shit. Jay went on Hot 97 crying on Hot.
But this is
you can be a fan and you be a fan, be a fan, not a fiend.
I hear you. This between
let me get it out.
Drake. Between see, look, like I told you, like this is one of the ones, bro. This is not that. Like again, the name of this episode is probably gonna be AAU or AAU rap type shit. Cause that shit, like the way that shit just hit me just now, bro. That's literally what that is, bro.
The reason why it's not that and why I brought up the Push and Drake shit, because that's the last time we saw it could possibly get to that point. And then niggas threw in the towel, called it quits, called a ceasefire, because niggas is soft.
Why?
And niggas
it's
not,
too much money at stake for niggas to be getting their careers murdered.
It's too much violation that'll go into that shit, because after that, tend to get to that point. You bring in family, you bring in the wives and all of that shit. It's the next step. It's why niggas
shit, man.
tried to jump that nigga pushing in Canada and shit when he went over
there.
Hey,
Joe Button, if you ever hear this, y'all niggas sounded real dumb breaking this shit down. I just want to let y'all know that. Go ahead,
because
that
Joe
shit
coming from a place.
Bro, he's coming from a place where most niggas never heard none of them diss records to fucking ransom. Like, shut the fuck up. Well, I'm from the fucking South. Nobody was listening to that shit. Man. I'm sorry, y'all niggas up there swear everybody heard that.
But at the very, but that's why. That nigga is the most qualified to even talk with. You can say whatever you want about the nigga's career and all that shit.
I hear that shit.
When it comes to war, when it comes to that conflict, nigga. That's the nigga you might want to go holler at.
That's why I say he sounds dumb. That's why I say he's dumb. Because at the end of the day, as a nigga who is so qualified, because it's crazy because I listened to that whole shit. And you know what he did in the beginning of it? He said Cole didn't do this, Cole didn't do that. This shit was this shit was that. But when the niggas was doing the breakdown of the shit, all I kept hearing was, "Ooh, this was hard. Ooh, this was hard. Ooh, this was hard." Nigga, shut the fuck
because,
up, bro.
Nigga, at that point, how we looking at? Because if you looking at that at the back and forth and niggas knowing the tension for that long. At that point, it's supposed to pop off. No,
it's not.
Keep going.
Yeah. No, it's not.
It's
the pop off is supposed to come from Drake, bro. Drake is supposed to do the pop off. Drake Cole. It was not J. Cole's job to do the pop off because the shots were not directed at him. The nigga caught some shrapnel. The nigga caught some fucking shrapnel. And you think the nigga's supposed to come out with the fucking Duke Nukem and do the shit? Like no.
I'm talking about the how you go about doing it, the fucking tone, how you even present that shit, how you fucking like I said, the attacks was good.
The presentation was literally nigga.
I hate this slam dunk contest ass judging.
I'm not coming like what do you mean slam dunk contest judging?
This nigga's like, oh, he like sound like he wasn't like hard on the beat. I'm like, bro, it's J. Cole. Like why he can't be J. Cole? Like why niggas want him out of his element?
You could be J. Cole, but my nigga, like, alright. Well,
how often do he come like? How Kendrick came?
Cole, how am I not being objective?
How Kendrick came hard on the like that. How often do we hear Cole with that kind of energy? We really don't hear that. That's not really his lane.
Okay, so if his energy, for the sake of the argument, let's say his energy was just to be dismissive. It was the sigh over the saxophone that Drake did on Duppy. That dismissive shit. Maybe that's how you wanted to present it. It ain't worked. It ain't get the desired effect. It shit. It got people talking, but it ain't got enough people saying, "Oh, you're up on this now." To me, granted, yes. Granted,
7-minute drill.
It wasn't wrote it in 7 minutes. Yeah, like you know how long it probably took Kendrick to write that verse? Since fucking that Big Bird album. He probably write that shit.
That's why Cole say you gotta be objective. Good though.
Fuck Kendrick Cole.
Regardless of what niggas think of, at the end of the day, when you look at the big three, out of all of them, yes, Drake is probably the most battle tested and shit. Cole ain't been in conflict because I don't know about no off the mic shit. But at the end, between the two, we hear about Cole being a battle rapper and possibly getting at niggas and shit, but we ain't really seen it.
Not really.
I've seen Kendrick, whether it's YouTube videos of him freestyle battling at SOBs, hopping out and actually taking that challenge and shit. I'm gonna do. You don't gotta acknowledge it, but it's facts. You can look it up YouTube. You can side now and read it later. It's cool. At the end of the day, we've seen this nigga actually go and try to engage. When the big three was still on their rise and all of that shit, one nigga said, "Yo, I'm coming at all y'all niggas. Let me see how y'all niggas respond." Let me see how. Listen. I'm not rating that nigga like that, but I'm saying as far as the actions of how they presenting it and shit, the aggressor in these three has always been Kendrick. Whether you like this shit or not,
I agree.
It's been him. He's been the aggressor.
Little nigga syndrome. Little nigga syndrome.
Aggressor.
He has to be the aggressor. You know why? Because he doesn't put out enough shit to just be that nigga.
He doesn't have to be the aggressor when you don't put out enough shit. If my discography is arguably better than both of y'all niggas and shit, or if
I gotta get out of it.
Listen, man, cause y'all keep fucking reacting like I fucking cake for this motherfucker. I'm giving y'all an objective fucking opinion. Cause y'all niggas don't fuck with this nigga.
His discography is trash.
If he made it this far, I appreciate y'all. I really appreciate y'all. I told
We're
y'all
not
we
gonna
crashing
even get
out
to the other
today.
topics.
We crashing out today. Go ahead, bro. My fault. My boy had to get the
Niggas.
napkin.
My nigga, cause I think me hot. I'm not capable for this nigga like that, cause I fucking listen to his shit. But I'm talking about the optics, what's presented, what's actually going on. Yes, he's been the aggressor and all of this shit as the nigga. Yo, I'm that nigga. I'm the one and shit. I'm saying this shit. Now y'all deal with it. Cole ain't really been the one that, like, Cole's now becoming that nigga where like, oh nah, I'm gonna show y'all, fuck all that boogeyman shit. I'm gonna show y'all what it is, and I'm gonna pop out more than this nigga, and I'm gonna make my projects a little bit better. The later half of his discography is better than Kendrick's later half. Agreed?
Whole thing.
Right.
Whole thing. The whole thing better than his discography over in my
Kendrick's
opinion.
at the point now where he might gotta spin the block a little bit more. He might gotta put out more quality projects and shit, or at a higher clip, because he can't live off of just Good Kid, Mad City, To Pimp a Butterfly, Damn and shit, whatever.
Bro, Cole said
Preach, Lil.
the whole 4 albums in 12 years.
That applies
For
to
me,
Cole too.
yeah, no, because you got to remember he had
the Truly Yours. He had the
no,
two
you got to
mixtapes.
forget he also has.
No, I'm talking about the sleepy part, not the.
But he also has
okay.
the
I
one
think that was Bates.
he had
I
a
think
lot
that
of group.
was Bates.
He did a lot of shit with
Dream
with his
Girl.
group
Dream
and
Girl.
yeah, he
Dream
did a
Girl.
lot of those. But for me, the one verse every 30 months is a lot harder for the simple fact of
Yes, I did like that, Jack.
Kendrick could go on an insane feat. Like if Kendrick decided to just do a feature run the same way Cole did, Wayne did, 2 Chainz did, like the way Drake,
He did early on, leading up to Good Kid, but it hasn't been
that's what I'm
since
saying.
then.
He has to do that now.
That I do
and
agree.
I would rather him do that than engage in the rest of this bullshit to try to, you know what I'm saying, get yourself back relevant. Make some fire shit. You don't have to shoot at niggas for niggas to be like, oh shit, Kendrick is back. Nigga, if you are that nigga, make some dope shit. That Mr. Morale and Big Steppers was just not dope. It just wasn't dope. It was cool, it wasn't dope. Never need to listen to it again. That verse, to be honest with you, even if he takes the shots out and he just does a good verse, do I think the song goes number 1? No. But do I think it's still shit, maybe a top 10? Maybe a top. Absolutely. Because it is Kendrick Lamar. Like I don't think Kendrick Lamar is trash. He just don't get spins for me anymore.
Trash.
Not anymore. CP think he trash. I don't think he trash.
He mid.
Again, I just don't spin him like I used to. Like when it was coming out, shit was dope. But now is the time for Kendrick Lamar to be like, all right, look, I am still that rapper that everybody thinks that I am. Shots or no shots. Come back. You don't have to drop a project. I don't want no project from him. Keep that shit. Go and start murdering niggas on their own songs. Like, that is a way that Cole, that's the only, I don't want to say the only reason why Cole is kind of still relevant, but like, his features really kept him
talk about his features more than his album.
Yes, it really kept him afloat. Like, anytime Cole came out on a feature, shit was like, damn. Kendrick can do the same shit. Kendrick can do the same shit.
I hope he doesn't Swagger Jacket.
That's not Swagger Jacket. That's hip hop.
Everybody's going.
Nigga, Wayne did it in 07. Like I said, 2 Chainz did it.
Everybody has a feature run.
Jay-Z did it. If you are calling the way Kendrick feels himself as one of them niggas, he has to do that now.
I don't want that to be his life.
I don't think he's required, but he needs to
I
pop out.
don't want that to be his strategy.
He needs to pop out more.
I don't want that to be his strategy though.
I think it'd be the easiest thing for him because
easy for
him
niggas.
putting that whole project
I don't
together
disagree
seems
with
like
that.
a fucking SAT test.
It's easy for niggas to drop a great project and shit and get and dip off and shit, because at the end of the day, if you putting out, like, the end of the day, we like them niggas would like, the goal was to get that 5 mic and to have that album sell crazy and shit. So if you accomplish both on that album, nigga, the rest of y'all you gotta make some. You could look at the competition and be like, nigga, you gotta make some fire shit. Like, yeah, I get it, but that, you know, I'm making masterpieces over here. His last shit was not a masterpiece.
Worst thing that ever happened was that damn Pulitzer. Worst thing that ever happened.
Yes,
worst thing that happened to Kendrick was a Pulitzer, and the worst thing that happened to Cole was college.
Yeah, and bitches for Drake. That's really it.
Just because some of the school bars at college that
I want to speak on. I'm glad that got brought up. I'm glad that got brought up. That's,
I know you're gonna champion those, but
I'm not championing them. I'm not championing them. But like, what I'm saying is the authenticity.
I get it, but sometimes, hey,
you could be authentic and still.
We're good.
Who else is authentic like that? Like what other like
Currency.
major
We know.
Or major?
major rapper?
Bruh,
I'm
we
talking about
know.
superstar rapper.
Bruh.
What other superstar rapper is like really on that real shit
Bruh.
besides Kanye?
But that's
and
the
Drake
thing, though.
maybe.
We know you went to college, bro. It's cool. We
DMX
get
was.
it.
I want to speak. I want to speak.
You are damn near 40.
I want to speak.
We get it,
I want to
dog.
speak.
We get
I want
it,
to
bro.
speak.
We
I want to
get
speak. I want to speak.
Go ahead.
Why is it cool if niggas is 40, 50, still talking about selling and still talking about this gangster shit, this street shit?
Who is doing that at 40 and 50 that I'm listening to?
Push it.
I don't know. I want to say
Huh?
shit.
Pusha.
Hov still
Hey.
got some bars, drug bars.
And the reason I bring that nigga
how old
up,
Jeezy is?
Pause. The reason why I bring that shit up, we can even say Ross, whatever. We ain't
Ross.
we don't gotta go.
How old
through-
is Meek?
We don't gotta make.
How old
it
is
so close to
Future?
home, but
You got me.
the end of this, but the
Man,
end.
Future's 40.
You got me.
It's not the problem. Isn't him rapping about the school shit? It's rapping bad about the
school
bullshit.
shit. It don't
It's
be
having
sounding fire.
Cringy
That's
bars.
That's the thing. Like the school bars don't be hard, especially
And my thing
because
is,
they be school
my
bars.
thing is,
It'd
you
be
can't
like
give me
double down.
You can't
like,
give me the school bars. Have a fan base, and I'm gonna bring it up again. Have a fan base say, "Oh, you niggas, y'all ain't did the science to really get cold shit like my niggas."
who was.
I don't. Yeah.
Then when niggas who was late.
I know
Then when niggas who was late to 7 a.m.
general
home, like,
consensus of
yeah.
yes.
I hated them niggas. I hated niggas because I felt like it was the total opposite. I felt like it was literally like
I can read it. I get it.
bong bong bong.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and you having school bars and it being ABC like that, it hits a little. Nah, it just comes off a little corny. That's all.
He done had some corny bars. I'm not gonna like.
Absolutely.
He's had a lot.
Shit.
That you can't outfart me. That shit.
Bro, top 5 worst bars I probably ever heard. Bro, and that's the thing, Cole. That's the thing, bro. When we get in that argument about that, bro, I know. I don't listen to Sideline Story anymore either.
I listen to all that shit.
I believe it.
Can I speak on that?
I did go back to it. It wasn't that.
Bro, it's not as bad as everybody thinks it is. But I have it.
It
I
had
have that
bars
shit.
on that.
But I have the CD in the rapper still. That's the last CD I ever bought.
tight shit.
Last CD I bought was that. So I hear you. If anybody understand when it comes to Sideline Story, I was very disappointed when it came out. I was the biggest Cole fan at that time. I was like, bro, this was not the one we like. And then he came
Right
out
after Friday Night Lights. Like,
So let's talk about what's the name? Because the first album was supposed to be J. Cole. The first album was supposed to be Friday Night Lights. And if you go back and listen to it, that shit was fucking hard, and it sounded like an album.
bruh.
it was.
For
still
me,
had some
that
little
shit-
cringy bars
Bro,
in there, but it wasn't at
To be
such
honest
a
with
high.
you, bro, everybody does. Drake got
Everybody-
some of the cringiest bars.
Absolutely.
Rick
Like,
Ross got some
God.
cringy bars. Like,
I think that's the thing. Like the
Wayne
whole
got some cringy
the
bars.
cringy bar
Some.
thing. I try not to hold to rappers of that echelon because they got too many fire bars for me to focus
They
on the
do.
cringy
They
ones.
do.
That's
Yes.
just me.
Yes.
That's
and
why I
Cole
do
at
that.
that point is at the point where
Where-
I'm not gonna hold it to that high regard.
That was my whole entire argument. It's like, dog, I get it. That was 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
he's in a and
Hold up.
wait, hold up.
The reason why
That's what I wanted to get on, cause that's the point. You kind of cut me off.
My fault.
But the Friday Night Light shit was supposed to be the album. The industry was like, no, this is not gonna sell. They're like, we need that gangster, we need that hot,
No,
that
he need
hip hop.
a hit. He didn't have a hit on there.
And that's never
the
been
problem.
like that's never been his bag.
He
His
did not-
bag has never been the hit.
Yes, he wants to create great bodies of work.
J.
But
Cole
you
is
can
not
have
the
a-
hit
You can
maker.
have a great body work and
I don't
still
know,
have
dog.
a
But
hit on
the
there.
hit maker is not what he like. That wasn't him
He-
though.
not at that
but
time,
if you
yes.
if you listen to that shit sounded commercial as fuck. You know, I
Bruh,
listen to commercials.
that
So I loved
nobody-
it. I loved
me,
it.
For me personally, y'all talking about it wasn't no hit on there. That Nobody's Perfect with Missy was a
No,
fucking
not on
You
that
didn't know?
project. I'm talking
With
about
Trey Songz?
I'm
Bruh.
talking about Friday Night Lights didn't have no hit like
This
no.
was on Friday Night Lights.
Nobody's
No,
perfect
no,
wasn't
no,
on
no.
that.
Yes,
That's on Sideline
No,
Story,
no,
bro. Don't
yeah.
play with me.
Oh, you talking about my fault? You said Friday Night Lights. My fault. You talking about Saturday.
Friday Night
My
Lights
fault,
didn't
my
have
fault,
no
my
the
fault.
single that was
My
on
bad,
Friday
my
Night
bad, I
Lights
fucked
that
that
niggas was trying to use to as the street single for this shit was Who Dat, and I fucking hated that shit. I remember that.
Yeah, I didn't like Who Dat.
Who
I
that
love
was
Who Dat.
supposed
He
to
had fucking bars on Who Dat.
that was
realize
supposed,
that.
but it wasn't a hit. Like it wasn't something that could
Fuck the
hit.
hits.
That
Two-Face and that Two-Face
Powerful,
and,
pow, chaining day, powerful,
In Too Deep for the intro.
Powerful.
I meant to bring it
Man,
up.
listen.
That
Man,
whole
listen.
track list, that Farewell to me, like that might be like the hardest verses. The beat could have been better. I hate that the beat was so mediocre. But like if you talk about verses, that's one of the hardest songs.
Bruh,
Like
him
go ahead.
him floating on that
Take it.
Cassie beat, fire, all that shit, bro. Like
All right, we got
Wait,
hold on.
let me go because I
All right, finish this because we are 45 almost an hour in. We gotta move on. We gotta
Yeah.
move on.
But the sideline story,
We do. It's a lot of other shit that I want to rant about.
the sideline story, I don't think people like put it in context that like the industry was like, you got to put this out.
Yeah.
This is what you need. This not what he really wanted to do. But like they was like,
I was
that
there.
Friday Night Light shit not gonna sell. We need you to do workout. We need who that. We need like shit like that. So it's like
workout. What?
The one,
I still listen to it. That was it. So like to me it was fire. But like it really wasn't him.
he did have In the Morning on there too.
And
That was
it.
that was a great B-side jump, but you still need that one single to rope niggas in.
And that so okay, so let's
You can't rely on lights, please.
Let's talk about all J. Cole other albums. What albums really had a hit on there? He's not really a hit maker. That's not his bag. Like that's
Power Trip was on Born Center.
that doesn't. That's not like a. It was a hit, but it wasn't built like a hit.
But it doesn't matter if it's not built like it. And that's why I said Cole is good now, because he's learned how to make it hit while staying true to himself.
This new album.
Don't have it.
It don't.
I won't say it's not hits, but he's trying. Like it was songs.
Chris Smile was a hit too.
But and the thing is, he doesn't at this point in his career, he doesn't even have to do the.
No, that was Born Center. Cricket Smile was a hit too.
He was still on that. They wasn't letting him do what he do yet.
But I'm saying at this point in his career,
$100,000.
he doesn't have to make the typical hit. He doesn't have to construct.
That's
He doesn't.
never been his bag.
I know that hasn't been his bag. That's why he was struggling to fucking come out in the first place. But after Power Trip to me was the one where it was like, even nobody's perfect. If you want to lean into that. That was when it was like, okay, maybe it started clicking for him and shit. Workout was a hit, but it wasn't. We looked at that shit like, oh no, you're blatantly going for the commercial shit. Power Trip, when that shit hit, we didn't look at it like, oh, you're blatantly trying to do a commercial hit. It just hit. I know. That's what I'm saying. When he's at the point in his career now, he's got enough equity with his fans and he's built the fan base where he doesn't even have to. He can drop a tape like he did this week, where there's no real single or hit on there. He's still gonna do numbers.
Hey,
he had to work to that.
They said that shit's going, might go one.
Yeah, number one. Yeah, like 170 out the gate. Yeah,
and that's the crazy part. Like
no promo.
Y'all niggas is out here. Niggas is really out here. Like Cole didn't do this. Cole didn't do that. That nigga Cole literally made a song in 7 minutes. In 7 fucking minutes. Allegedly. I like, you know what I'm saying? I like that.
I know you got the Cole crown.
No. This King Carlow. Hey, this King Carlow. Hey, shout out my. Hey, hold on. This King Carlow. You know what I'm saying? This King Carlow. Shit, what was his? I'm tripping. Which one is it? I got so many different buttons over there.
Drop.
Your Highness.
I feel like,
but nah. For me, I just think. At the end, we going because again we're an hour in. We gotta move on. At the end of this shit, for me, at the end of this, at all this commotion that's going on, at the end of the day, if that light skinned nigga from across the border step out the chamber, like Goku out the hyperbolic time chamber, I want y'all to. I just want y'all to know, y'all asked for this. And then to the niggas out there that feel like Cole didn't do enough, if Kendrick does decide to respond and Cole does decide to bring up the fact that nigga I saved Diddy from getting in your ass, everything that's going on right now, my nigga, y'all will feel like he did too much. If he did that out the gate, that would have.
Like, that's the thing. Like,
come on, dog.
Me,
I feel like that.
It ain't too far from me. Like
for you, nigga, you come from a different.
I don't even.
You come from where niggas can say shit about the dead. You know what I'm saying? Like you come from a different place. So I have to discount.
You from the rap street.
Right. It's a very select few of y'all that, you know what I'm saying? I understand where y'all come from. And like to an extent,
it gotta be like the 30, 35 and older.
To an extent, I understood where Joe was coming from. To an extent, I just didn't agree with the way he laid it out, and it was just so hypocritical because everybody's been talking about his response, and it was just, oh, this shit was this, and then
his best shit came when Quentin.
Drake don't need Quentin Miller, bro. Stop. Relax. Any last words on that? Again, I feel like if Kendrick responds, I really think Cole might take it there, and then we'll really see what goes on. That's just if Kendrick responds. I just don't think he will.
Last thoughts. I hate that. I feel like people have this whole scenario misunderstood. They're like, well, is this a warning shot? And I'm like, no, bro. Like they've been, like, if you do the research, they've been beefing. Like Cole has shots for Kendrick on, and Benny the Butcher was on the podcast, and they was like, Because people was like, is he talking about Benny the Butcher? And Benny the
Come
Butcher
on,
was
Johnny
like,
P's caddy.
yeah, they was like, is he talking about you? He was like, nah, he wasn't talking about me on my song. He was like, I mean, shit, like,
Yeah, a nigga who don't want to snitch.
yeah, he was like, I think it was Kendrick. Like, he said Kendrick name on the podcast too. He said, he was like, I felt like it was at Kendrick. In which, I mean, if you really go back and look at it now, same thing with the Secret Recipe. And then I don't listen to Kendrick, so I don't know the songs, but Kendrick said something about the fall off or whatever on one of his songs. I don't know the song. I'm not you know me.
I ain't even
but the dude played in his video, but he said something about the fall off. And then J. Cole on First Person Shooter, it's funny I'm naming the album the fall off because it's funny because it ain't no fall off for me. That was a response to him saying that or whatever. Like, so I hate that people are saying like, is it beef? It's like it's not like I'm about to fight you or whatever, but like niggas been at it. It's been at odds. It's been tension.
It's respectable shots. We've seen this all too many times. It's respectable shots. It all just depends on how niggas react and where they really decide to take it to and shit. If Cole got some dirt on Kendrick, whether it's the that fight in the club or whatever, or Cole just maybe knowing Kendrick a little bit more than maybe we know that nigga, so he sees things a little differently because he keeps hinting at it like, oh, you really not, there's a facade about you, like there's this whole, there's whatever mystique about you, it's not there, it's not real and shit. You know what I mean? So that part, like,
makes so much sense. It makes so much
Like
sense.
I said, so if
I'm steady pushing P,
niggas pushing PTSD.
I think I think at this point it should have already maybe popped off, but whatever, it's cool. We'll maybe wait for another round. It's like in boxing and shit when you thought the knockout. Let me cook.
No,
it's like in boxing where
you know that's my.
I know. It's like boxing.
It's a Floyd fight.
Yes,
this is a Floyd fucking fight.
That's the problem. We come up from the Tyson era shit. These niggas want to pity pat all day and shit, and it's cool.
If you look at it, that Tyson era is what them niggas in the rap. They did that during the Tyson era. Like them niggas would see Tyson and probably go in the booth and feel that energy. But we watched the nigga never get touched for the last 13 fucking years. Them niggas are. You don't see that.
Again, we seen niggas want to knockout punch and shit, but we've seen how niggas react to a fucking gut punch that puts you on your knee and shit, and you gotta push a nigga to the corner, be like, damn, hold up, get the notepad out and shit, man. Right. I gotta write some shit and clean this up before we go any further.
So my last question, I don't need an answer. My last question is this: Cole responded. What was that? 2 weeks? Yeah, 2 weeks. How long does it take for an adequate Kendrick? Well, is there a time frame on an adequate Kendrick response?
I don't like the time frame shit.
Okay. That's why I'm asking the question.
But it's your mans that made that shit up. That pushed it into the public. I respect it, but that's your mans that fucking put it up there like that. I hate that fucking narrative. I'm just asking. That's why I posed the question. I don't need a long time frame. I hope it's not next year.
2030. But
I'm assuming that
one verse every 30 months.
That if he's popping out now, maybe he has something in the works coming and shit. Even if it's not on the album, maybe it's one of the heart joints or some shit. You know he's good for that.
Like I said, you can give me another feature. That's fine.
You know what I mean? So, like I said, I'm not gonna put a time frame on it because if we doing that, we gotta put it on Drake too, because nigga, you still ain't respond. But you know what I mean? They still yell. Yes, man.
Yes.
So fucking.
This on his story.
What? The champion.
Like all that shit. Like my nigga, just go rap, nigga.
Delario,
all y'all niggas with this mystique. All y'all niggas with this mystique.
This what he do, bro. Like when he had Tupac ring or whatever, and then he had that meltdown. And then he had Pot Ring, but he melted down.
Pharrell shit.
That's what he do, bro.
Like I said. Like
Like, hey, I don't know.
At the end of the day,
I love it because we at the point where the big three, they finally everybody got to shoot it. It's like that fucking cowboy shit where they got where they put it at. I don't know where they going.
By the way, to the JBP, y'all kept saying the Spider-Man meme was 2 niggas. It was 3 of them. And they literally paid it off in the movie for you guys. They literally did the Toby, Andrew, and Tom Holland shit in the movie to pay off the Spider-Man meme. So y'all saying that first-person shooter was a shot at Kendrick because they mentioned the Spider-Man meme. No, the niggas was still, that nigga Cole was still saying referencing how they were the big three. The Spider-Man meme it's 3 in the original Spider-Man meme. I don't know where y'all got the 2 shit from. That
said it's me looking at Drake. That's
before we get off of it too.
He wouldn't have done that if you don't mention a nigga as the big 3 and then exclude the nigga 2 bars later. Like that's like that just doesn't make sense.
You do if the rumors was true about them wanting Kendrick
him getting on the song, him not getting on the song.
He turned it down.
I did hear that.
And I'm presenting.
He was supposed to be on the song.
And if I'm presenting the song as the big
that's
3,
interesting.
we doing all that shit, and you're not.
I did hear that. I did hear that. I heard that rumor. I did hear that rumor.
Oh, for all the dogs?
No. They're talking about
for the first person shooter.
They want
for all the dogs.
Oh wait,
but again. That did it?
No.
Then the rumor, I guess.
I forget. It's just a rumor. It's just a rumor.
The rumor out was it was supposed to be the 3 of them on first person shooter. Whether it was supposed to be for Cole's project, for Drake's project, whoever it was supposed to be first person shooter.
That's why the big 3 line is even in the song. But apparently, I guess
Kendrick
he said, "Nah, I'm good on that."
Kendrick,
maybe them last
Drake not doing no song with Kendrick
again, but. Maybe not for a Drake
maybe
project.
Cole didn't know that.
But maybe not for a Drake project.
It's not confirmed. Nothing.
It's not that far fetched for me to look at Drake saying, you know what, I'll do this one for you, Cole. You my mans. I don't really fuck with Son like that, but it ain't really get to the point where we just kind of like doing respectable jabs. I still fucks with you. We'll do that.
Who on the beat? Because that sounded kind of 40ish. I didn't check.
I don't know. I don't remember. We gotta move on.
If 40 did the beat, I guarantee you Kendrick had no parts in it.
It's not that he didn't have no parts. It was the fact that maybe the song.
If 40 did the beat,
just CP.
Cole is the middleman in that big 3.
Maybe Cole was trying. As Cole seems to be the nigga in the middle, that's like,
because even on that track, Drake is really the one that's just saying it's just me and another guy in the studio. It's just me. It's really just
Cole
me and him. Cole is like,
wait,
no, it's all 3
don't
of
forget
us.
My man's. Yeah. And then Kendrick was like, no, I don't fucks with that nigga. So just chill. Yeah. So anyway, all right.
And
look,
40's not on it. Boy, one day is though.
Hey, look, if you made it this far, I appreciate y'all. This is the most people we've ever had live. I really appreciate the turnout. We live on YouTube and Twitter.
About what?
I don't know. Cole wish he was here. That's really what it is. Shout out my nigga Cole. I know you wish you was here for this episode. But nah, I really appreciate y'all being here on the live again. If you made it this far, CP, Rowell,
Rap
Top
beef,
Flight
nigga.
in the motherfucking building. Hey, nothing gets the juices flowing on this pod more than rap beef. And for me,
yeah, man, niggas is from
sports shit.
Niggas from the P Cutter era, man, the Street Boys era, man. Like that's
like. I grew up on, you know what I'm saying, listening to real rap beefs and all of that shit.
Remember when Beans went on Rap City talking to this nigga Kiss and shit?
They don't have that shit's dead.
We rushed home from school
that era of you gotta you get that from the niggas who end up dying later on now. That's the problem. The niggas who do that now end up dying.
Yeah.
The niggas that's up there ain't doing that no more. We got too much money to make.
Preach, and I like that.
That's it.
I like that.
Yeah,
it's a microcosm of the culture at large. It's like I hate that how we value that like gangster shit more than we value.
Hey, some of that shit go hard.
The fighting like gentlemen.
Hey, some of that shit go hard.
I'm not saying that, but like I want to value that more than
we gonna keep it on. I'm gonna keep it on music.
It's bad for the culture.
I want to give I want to say a shout out, but ayo, Big Sean. You need to get somebody who you gotta have somebody on the inside who know when niggas is doing shit. Cause why do you always decide to put shit out when the niggas you supposed to be in this talk too?
Yeah, he put him and Wale.
Sean,
right? Shit, I listen to Wale more than I listen to some goddamn Kendrick Lamar, boy. But we ain't gonna if we really want to go there.
Hey, look.
Where's Khalifa over Kendrick Lamar? No.
That's a different. But Wale. Anyway,
for sure.
Big Sean dropped the book apparently.
Pause.
Wait, what?
Do y'all listen to Cushion Orange Juice over?
Yes.
Like, is that
anything Kendrick? Anything.
So it's not that far.
Taylor All the Dice. Flight School. Burn Out the Rolling. I still listen to all that shit.
I still listen to all that shit too.
I was curious.
Do I go back to Kendrick? I really like. It's just very rare. I just be like, damn. I listen to some. It's very rare. It's very rare. But that Wale, shit. For me, when that time came, it was always Drake, Cole, Wale, And for me, Crit.
Crit, yeah.
Crit was always in there for me. Y'all,
People try to
Crit.
Hey
Crit
man, look,
for me?
niggas career trajectories
Man,
just took
listen.
off different. That's really what all that happened. But you know.
anyway, we
Sean.
was there, dog. That's the thing, Sean.
All right, so again, fuck that Sean, nigga.
Rap. Nobody's reading that shit. What is it about? What's the book about?
Pause.
Some self-development
Pause.
shit, I think.
Salute. No,
We
we ain't
don't
gonna
want
do
that
that.
shit.
Salute to you. Salute
Once
to you
again,
on the book
I think
because
that's
I ain't
my
even
fault.
mad at it.
My bad.
Yeah,
Because there's a
I
certain.
sound. I'm in rap beef mode. I don't want to.
There's a certain respect that I give to that because like nigga, if you that unbothered, you just gonna do whatever you fuck you gonna do. Hey, salute to you
we
and
didn't
shit.
do our To Pimp a Butterfly trash.
But nigga,
I'm gonna get to that.
You have had ample opportunity to engage for real. I remember you sending the shots to Kendrick and Kendrick sending the back, and then you going on Joe shit saying ain't no beef and shit. You had ample opportunity to really like engage. I feel like even now you missed another opportunity to engage.
Just
Coulda-
engage.
Like I'm looking
Throw
at
your hat in the
it
ring.
like Sean.
Come
you
in and
can
just hit a
get-
nigga. Fuck.
You can get.
Once
you
again,
can-
I don't
you
like
can-
that strategy.
You can get your back on from the control shit. You don't have to necessarily like diss them niggas, but even when he dropped that freestyle talking about like, oh, I'm not concerned with your bigger, like niggas like no.
Yeah, I hate it when he said that. I hate it when he said that. I was like, man, get that pussy shit
You're
out
bigger
here.
three. Like
It's like nigga,
Because I'm not consistent. I'm like, nigga, stop.
like that wasn't your opportunity to
This shit
say
make
that,
me
man.
so
And if you
mad,
was gonna
bro.
say that, you supposed to say it more aggressive, nigga. Like
shit
fuck
make-
these
like-
niggas,
like
man.
I'm coming. Like, these niggas
yeah,
care
like
about me,
I'm
but I'm
like
coming.
like make me believe that you're not worried about these
I was with my girl, but I'm back. Like,
that shit made me so mad, bro. I turned that as soon as he said that. I turned this shit.
I
You don't hear nothing else.
You know how when
nigga.
girls be like, I got the ick. I'm not gonna lie. When he heard that, he said that. I got the ick. I was like, no. I was like, it's real, but like, don't say it.
Oh, bruh.
Don't say
hey,
it.
Sean.
Go holler at Royce and them and all that
Yeah,
shit,
you
man.
need to
Like
go-
nigga, you like
go around some
you got
killers.
maybe you know what it is.
Leave Janae at home.
You know
Go
what it
around
is?
some killers. Go back home.
I think
Go back to
some niggas
Detroit.
sometimes it happens to the best of them. I think you need a custom auto. Some niggas do need a custom auto for real. If
And you know who was
need
that
a
custom
coach-
model for him for a second? But Kanye came out and said, "I'll never sign that."
I
nigga
can't even
again."
say
I
Kanye was a
gonna
custom
speak
model
on
for that.
I want to
nigga.
speak on that.
Why not? The best shit he did.
I'm
was
talking about
when
coaching
that
on
nigga
some
was
like
around.
not
Oh,
yes
just- oh,
on some
I'm just talking
in
about
that
Dark
when
Side
it
Paradise.
comes to that. You know what I mean? Like yeah.
That Detroit, the mix. I go back to that. I still go back to that. But let me cook on the big shot. First time, I'm gonna give him a little shout out. His shit's called "Go Higher." 5 practices for
No,
purpose,
nigga, when they go
success,
low, you
and
supposed to go
interview.
lower.
Nigga,
Yeah.
if you don't,
I fuck with the self-development shit or whatever.
Facts, that's a fact.
It's not the time for you to drop it, but I respect it.
like a Christmas thing. or
Like
something.
my niggas is outside shooting and you just
This should be a rollout.
Like, what are
I
you
feel like
doing?
his comeback rollout is
like a
it should
Jehovah's
be-
Witness in the middle of a shootout. Like,
that nigga came out
Do
there
you
like
know the Lord?
that nigga came out like bubbles on the wires. They're like, yo, niggas is outside shooting and
Niggas
shit.
is dying
This nigga,
out
yo, niggas is dying, B, and you with your books. Yo,
here.
your shorty can't eat books, man. Like, nigga.
Facts.
dropping a
Fuck a
damn
book.
Facts. That is how I feel about that. It's like I fuck with the idea, but I feel like it's part of his rollout of coming back, and I'm like, this ain't it, Chief. Like,
yeah, that was
Yeah,
that
man.
was ill advised. Who advised that?
And if you that happy at home, nigga, wait this out a little
Hey,
bit,
you
man.
need to relax.
Stay in the tuck a
You see
little
what
bit.
happened
Relax.
to Chance the Rapper.
You see
You
what's
need to
going
relax.
on out here,
You
man.
need to relax with
Oh, my
that
God.
home excitement. You see what happened to Chance the Rapper? That
He
nigga
about to
career
relapse.
died because he tried to.
That nigga
I
about-
love my wife and everything. Nigga,
That
you
nigga
need to,
about
I
to
love them
relapse.
raps again.
See what
Dumbass nigga.
pandering get you, nigga?
Bruh.
Hey, pandering.
I'm
I
so
hate
glad pandering is coming back to bite niggas in the ass.
Facts.
I'm so glad.
Facts,
I'm so
dog.
glad.
Oh my
So
God,
glad
please
it's
say
coming
it
back to bite
again.
niggas
That's
in the
a
ass,
super
bro.
fact. That's a super
I
fact.
hate that
Chance,
pandering.
hey Chance, bro, Chance the Rapper is getting a divorce. By the way, if you didn't know,
I never rated that nigga neither, man.
I didn't either.
Yeah.
But niggas was saying what he was supposed to be the next.
One
like,
of the yeah.
like I
one
guess
of the
he was
next
supposed
ones.
to be like the Drake after Drake
After
type
this,
shit.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that acid rap. Don't get me. That acid rap is it's
My nigga
it's-
Tavares always be telling me about that project.
I be hating
I'm
on
sorry,
him
man.
like I hate on Kendrick. I'm not gonna lie.
I thought it was
that
that
ass rap
project
was
to
some
me,
weird
it
shit.
was a dope project to me. The rest of it I don't ever have to listen to Chance the Rapper
Man, fuck
again.
your
But
hats,
that,
nigga.
It had a couple songs.
It's very Kendrick-esque though.
It was.
I
hate on
voices with the different.
I hate on
it was
like,
very
like,
Kendrick-esque.
I hate on it like Kendrick.
Now that I think about it, it really was.
I think it's the one song. It's like Cocoa Butter Kisses or something like that.
That shit. Hard.
That shit went hard, and it was like one more song on it. I was
not,
like,
that
went hard,
project.
but the rest of
That
it
song sounds like some holistic oil shit. Nigga, get the
Nah,
fuck
you
out
gotta.
Cocoa Butter.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
It did go hard. Like, I'm hating on it, but I was like, that song.
Like
went
it's
hard,
a
and
you
I
go
can't think
hey
of other
go
songs.
blaze up some shit and you listen to it's some and that's the thing. It was good music. It was good. It was good music at the time. But the rest of that shit, man.
I'll take your word for it. I ain't gonna.
Yeah, it wasn't. Like I said, it ain't a gotta go back and spin.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
it was hard when it came. Like at the time, it was one of those ones. Bryson Tiller dropped a new joint, which I heard is dope. I gotta go listen to it. I've been too wrapped up in the beef. Shout out to Bryson Tiller. It's called Bryson Tiller, self-entitled. So,
No.
Yeah.
I think it's called Chow.
Is it? I thought it was called Bryson Tiller.
No,
You sure?
it's Chow.
I know he had put like the kind of like had the anime artwork and shit. So I
Yeah.
didn't really-
Oh, maybe it is, but I saw something called Chow earlier. That's one of the. No, but it said Chow. Like I had went to it early this morning, and it had said.
Yeah,
Chow.
it's called Bryson Tiller's new album is called.
I swear it said Chow right there earlier this year, but it.
No, it's called Bryson
that's
Tiller.
it,
So yeah,
Bryson
Bryson Tiller's new album called Bryson Tiller. I heard it's dope. I'm gonna definitely go check that out. We just gonna knock the music out and then go on to everything else. Speaking of rap beef, JT versus Glorilla.
I gotta look up the tweets.
Nah.
They had a
Shout out
couple
to-
haymakers.
I try to stay out of women's business,
Nah,
They had a couple
nah.
haymakers.
but when y'all business on the timeline,
Not even that. When the business,
I'ma read
if,
it.
if the business is rap beef, I'm gonna listen to it.
right? You know what I'm
what I mean?
saying? Are they actually dissing each other? I haven't heard any of the records.
So,
Oh, they
I
Or is
don't-
it just
No,
tweets?
no,
I've
it
just
was
seen tweets.
I don't know what happened. Literally, apparently, Glorilla.
No,
did she just drop
She
something?
did
Yeah,
have
she
a
dropped
song.
the mixtape.
She did have a song on there talking about like
Women empowerment or
yeah,
some
she had mentioned like Cardi and Nicki, and then she said some shit with JT, me and JT not beefing or some shit. I don't know.
Right.
She said some shit on that record, whatever. But
But they've been on Twitter going back and forth.
Child, yeah,
Talking about
But
each other
it
wigs
came
and
out like
shit.
Friday, and then they was beefing like that afternoon. It came out midnight. They was on Twitter talking shit Friday afternoon. Shit was
yeah,
crazy.
because I think on the record she was saying like, yo, me and JT not be blah blah blah, but the whole glow shit, slapping rap bitches and like that was supposedly a dart at Glow. Cause remember,
I mean, a dart at JT.
I be yo,
'Cause
the,
I did
the
see
hater
that.
misses nothing. Let me stop.
Wait, what?
Hey, I did see because when they was going back and forth, she was saying how like I slapped you or whatever. Like don't make
That
me
was like
slap
at
you.
a it was either at the BT Awards or one of them
Wait,
other
who
like
slapped
awards.
who?
Glow
There was
slap.
rumors about Glow and JT getting into it or
And then
whatever.
Glow, like,
What?
like,
Yeah,
I didn't know about
somebody
this
got
till
slapped,
Friday. Yeah, I didn't know about this.
Again,
That-
I try to
that-
stay out of women's
Yeah,
business.
nah. Yeah, that was kind of like a thing for real.
I
Like,
try to stay
I
out
don't
of
think it ever
women's
got
business.
cleaned up,
Preach,
and then
Lo.
I think JT's looking at it like, yo, you put out a whole single. The bars is kind of alluding to, and you didn't even really make it clear that shit didn't happen. You didn't address the rumor. You putting it in the song. Now you want to put out another song talking about ain't no rap. You know what I mean? So it's like that.
I
Yeah.
see how because I was like I didn't know they had smoke. Like
Yeah, I
that
didn't.
shit-
I
Yeah,
didn't.
Glow
And
made
then
a Glow made a bar.
Glow
But
made
yeah, it was
Barter
the
it wasn't even bad for real, but JT's inner bird came out on
That's
Twitter.
what I'm saying. Yeah, on the
out to the podcast,
on the
First
song where
Lady.
she actually said JT's name, it wasn't
Hey, if
like
you on the
it
live,
wasn't
drop your
like a
comments
diss.
wherever.
It wasn't.
If you can drop
I'ma
comments,
find-
drop your comments. I
I'ma
know.
find a
I don't know if you can
way
comment
out
from
there,
Twitter,
but-
but if you on the tube, get on the tube. If you on Twitter, drop your comments, man. Tell us how you feel. But nah, I don't give a damn what no that Glow shit go hard.
Oh,
so.
yeah, no,
That
that's-
shit slide.
that
That
shit
shit
hard.
slide. Like
That's one of my favorite songs.
Yeah.
And even the
That is probably my favorite song.
even
from
the
her.
Lotto shit. The
Tomorrow's
Sunday
Tuesday.
service. I love that shit. I love Sunday service. That shit fire.
Oh, the Lotto? Yeah, that shit was straight. Last thing in music right now, well, just rap shit.
I want to circle back.
Rock.
to this bitch. But go ahead.
No. Rod Wave.
Oh God.
Look, I just found this stuff don't come on my time. I didn't know nothing about this until today. Apparently that nigga is 5'6", 350.
Yeah, bro. That's what when he got arrested. That's what the shit said.
That nigga is built like
Oh, that's the
that
bar.
nigga built like Majin Buu.
That was
God
the bar. You
damn.
fucked up for that. Nigga said,
What?
me and JT ain't the best of friends, but we ain't beefing. No bitches always having something that they keep it a secret or some shit. So yeah, she again, it's alluding to it and all that shit. Yeah, and it's like, alright, my nigga.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot Glorilla did drop a track with Meg as well.
Well, yeah, that's dope. They're going
Did
on
y'all
tour
see?
together too.
Did
I
y'all
think,
see
so.
the?
the music video?
No.
No,
her
late submission,
Meg-
throwing
Meg.
her hat in the ring with
First,
Sexy Red.
They said
and
Twitter.
Carisha.
What was it? It was IG After Dark. It was a challenge that they was doing. IG After Dark, and Meg. Look, if she never rapped another lyric, that strip club open. That strip club OnlyFans, whatever she wanted, it's okay. She got a lane there, cause
is that where her last IG video?
Yeah, it's just her shaking her ass.
Okay, no, that's what I'm saying. It was I seen that, but I was saying that's what it was referenced to.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the Sexy Red challenge. Carisha or whatever.
Yeah.
She
I did
challenged
see that.
Carisha, yeah. And then
Hey, Carisha, I give Carisha a lot of credit for what's going on right now. She's trying her best to stay herself. No, not even low key, cause she been all kind of videos, twerking, doing her like she's trying to stay herself. And I can see it in the eyes. She's scared to death. You can just see it in a nigga somebody's eyes. Like
I would be.
I ain't gonna lie.
Terrified.
I ain't gonna lie.
I would shit. That nigga Diddy out frolicking, which is nuts.
Diddy is either at the it goes one or two ways.
It's either he know it's over and he got to get his last.
And he getting. Or they ain't got shit on him.
That's my thing.
And look, I ain't gonna hold you.
That's my thing.
I'm gonna let you cook. I'm gonna let you cook right now.
Yeah.
The nigga got back on IG. The first post he put where he fucking let the comments go is the victory song.
Yes, he did do that.
He did. I didn't peep.
Puffy
saw that.
And he got the comments open. Puffy he been in this game for a long time. There were plenty of times where we thought this nigga was gonna go down, and he ain't go down, bro. Yes, right now.
That nigga is the
now.
He the real life invincible.
Right now, this might be the highest where it could possibly get.
It's been the hottest in the kitchen.
And that's why I say he's either delirious where he don't give a fuck, or he about to Nino Brown through this shit.
He running for president, bro.
He gonna get through.
Bruh. He getting the Mohawk again.
He might pull a Nino Brown, bro. Like he might, cause you know he got dirt on these niggas, man. If he gotta go down, he might pull a Nito's. I'm bringing every one of y'all with me.
You think he cripples the system?
I don't think he gonna cripple it, but he gonna spark the. He gonna, and to quote the late great Tupac, he's gonna spark the fuse that.
But he's only Diddy is in a place where he can only cripple the system. Like he's too high up to just like not bring everything down because he's.
You seen Stevie J posted that fucking the video of Diddy's party talking about this how Diddy's party looking.
And you see the niggas, the people who was there.
Puff is Diddy bopping on his docket, shit smoking. He taking pictures with but he out partying and shit, bro. He either knows he about to go to jail and he got a contingency plan maybe set up, or they don't got enough for him.
Y'all fucking with real life Nick Fury. Y'all better stop.
I told y'all niggas this nigga is a bisexual paper gangster, bro. I said this shit mad pods ago, bro. This nigga is the real, bro. There's too many stories about this nigga Puff, man.
We crashing out today,
bro. He is a bisexual paper mafia gang. Nigga, his daddy ran with motherfucking Frank Lucas and
I was about to bring that up, bro.
Yeah, that shit ain't.
His whole.
He kind of come from that lineage, bro.
His whole.
Whether we like it or not.
His whole career is off that though. Like he would never got in the game without what his daddy was doing.
Bro, that nigga like bro.
That nigga's from
the time that he got.
He's the epitome of a nepo baby.
Yes.
Like that's it. He's nepotism to its finest. Because at the end of the day, again, I'm not going. Diddy has been instrumental in making some of the greatest music.
Like, movements, eras, all that shit. Yes,
what he's
we
done
not taking that away from him.
Cannot
but,
take it away.
I'm gonna wait on my
However, how the fuck ever, that shit is not as organic as he likes to make it seem.
Oh no.
Clive,
look, if nothing else, Clive Davis is that nigga's that, like I said, that he come
and
up
Lo,
under that era.
Hold on,
from that lineage.
My fault, bro. Low ass shaking will never get old. Proceed. Never. Nigga, what kind of question is that?
Fuck it,
but you wouldn't have said that if you was here.
It will always.
Like I said, man,
her career still afloat off that.
Ass been acid. What we
her
talking
career
about?
still afloat simply because of that.
Hey, look. If she couldn't shake that, hey, I don't know if she's
going. It's
a little. Hey,
Tori looking a little innocent if she can't shake. Let me stop.
Don't
please get him started. Don't get him started.
I'm chilling, but that factors into.
That nigga gonna go crazy on that.
I'm chilling.
I feel you on that.
I
feel you.
Right? Yeah,
I have spoken.
Diddy, the diddler, but
that's what I want to cook on.
Yeah, he.
Nah, we ain't staying on this. We got too much stuff. No, we can't stay on this. We can't. I mean, shit. All right, cook then. But just make
Well,
sure.
I mean, we
make
on it
sure.
now, yeah.
His
Yeah.
son has got a lawsuit
Oh,
now.
yeah, I'm not.
Apple don't fall too far from the tree, apparently. You know what I'm saying?
This is what I want to cook on. God, I don't want to cook you up.
You got it, my nigga.
Bruh. First off, let's put it in perspective. Niggas don't raid your fucking house unless they got some shit. Like,
No,
you have
fuck the raid. Homeland Security.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
bruh.
different. That's some.
And they
different
hit
level.
3 of
That's
his
Jack
homes,
different
bro.
level.
That's Jack Bauer
He
24
hit 3
type
of
shit.
his homes, bro.
And I was about to say that. It wasn't just one.
And all across the country, like they
They
were
hit
like
all
in the
his
same.
estates, nigga. And then they
And told that, and they lied,
handcuffs.
and they said
His son.
they told them niggas when the Cassie shit happened, there ain't no federal investigation. Them niggas lie, nigga.
Big lie.
Them niggas lie.
We lied, nigga.
I
And
want-
guess what? We lied, nigga.
Bruh. So they made him pay her 30 mil and some civil shit, because I don't think people understand how civil court works. You can be innocent, but like if the court say you gotta pay, you gotta pay.
That's
If
what
you
it
don't
is.
pay, they gonna start garnishing your assets. If they can't get that, they gonna throw your ass in jail. So it's like the law is like the ultimate like gun to your head. So you could be there's no evidence on him, and that's my thing. Like for you to get a criminal case, you have to get I think all the jury has to agree. It has to be beyond
You know how
reasonable
hard it
doubt.
is to get a
It's
criminal
hard.
case?
It's
That's
hard.
why they shoot for the bread.
But
That's why they go for the bread.
and it depends on
I
what
be
you're being
trying to tell you
charged.
that, CP.
No, I
That-
understand this. But my thing is, it's hard to get the criminal the justice. It's easy to get just as hard
get
as it
the-
is to
but
get a
the ci-
conviction.
but the
It's
civil
way
one-
more easy to get the bread.
But the civil
That's the
one is the
point.
one that sparks it though, and that's the thing. Because now,
Yeah, a lot
It's
of
all been
go-
civil.
it
None
go-
of this has been. That's
no,
what
but
I'm
no,
Yeah,
but now,
we have
now,
been,
no,
yeah,
because
I mean-
now they're looking into sex trafficking and
Yes,
and
that's
dru-
different.
and the drug
Yeah, it's
trafficking.
on some
and
other
shit.
shit.
And even that, even if it's not technically sex trafficking, that's what they're charging it with. Now it could be something as simple as Puffy paying 50's baby moms to come out for the weekend to smash the homies and then send them back.
Jesus.
That ain't maybe his. They ain't maybe his, definition of sex trafficking, but that's what they're trying. It's not what you know, it's what you could prove. Like, on some Denzel shit, it's not what you know, it's what you could prove. And if you gonna throw all this shit at them, they gotta be able to at least prove one of them things. You understand?
See, and this is what I hate. This is what I want to cook on, because it's like, all right,
I ain't
these
gonna lie, we might not
allegations-
get to half of this board.
I knew that was gonna happen.
No, that's not true. That's not true. Because a lot of this stuff,
We can.
yeah, a lot of this stuff we can just run through. But go ahead. Cook. Fuck it.
So-
we here. I ain't on no
All-
time.
like-
Y'all, anybody on the
like-
time straight?
Not at all.
I'm good today. I got rest.
So we can do overtime.
Right, I got rest.
So my whole thing is this whole Diddy shit. Literally a year ago, this nigga was good. His face was good in the streets. He out here with Carisha and all this blah blah blah.
Which was as much as I hear you.
I think they've been working on it
That
for a long time, bro.
I think that made the spark start. I think once he started fucking with her ass, niggas was like, hold up. And then shit slowly started to go downhill because her dumb ass was on Twitter saying some of the wildest shit to people. That's the thing.
This is true.
So
This is true.
If I wanted to, I could make Diddy would have you on your
as a
knees.
nigga
I
at Diddy's.
didn't get my ISO. I didn't-
My fault. No. But as a nigga and Diddy's as Diddy's status to go, I don't want to say he's going down and shooting with a Carisha, but I mean Carisha ain't but what 23, 24.
No, she's like 28, 29.
Carisha's
Bro, she's
28,
like
29.
Yes, bro. I think
Okay,
she turned
cool.
29.
Okay, cool. Take that. 29 years old. You fucking with her, but she is clearly not.
She's 30.
Okay, 30, but she's 30 new into the spotlight. She ain't. I mean, is that
City Girl's been out since Drake Scorpion was
It ain't
2018.
Nigga, that's not that long.
That's like 6 years, and
That's
they came
not-
out before
in
that.
rap, that's not. And in music, that's not a long time. That's not.
What?
A long time. I don't think
6
that's a long
years?
time. I don't think that's a long time. I don't think that's a long time.
This
Wait,
is what
just let me
this is what
finish.
I
Let me
wanna
finish.
do.
Let me
to
finish.
make
Let me
yourself
finish.
to make
Let me
yourself
finish, let me finish.
established, yes.
Right, just let me finish.
Keep going, because this is going
Not
to my point.
right.
Keep
No,
going.
he's fucking with a chick who was getting online, not doing what the older chicks who he probably been fucking with was doing, which
Wasn't
was
moving
shutting
like
the
Cassie.
fuck up.
Wasn't moving like Cassie.
Right, she was on the timeline talking crazy with I have you on bitch, I have you
if I
you
wanted
an
to, I'd
eater.
have
If
you
I
on
wanted
your
you
knees,
Diddy,
yeah.
I have you on your knees. You just a eat. Like she was on the timeline doing crazy shit, which I think is what caused a lot of this shit to really start to unfold. It might have been in the background already, but you see her go on the timeline crashing out saying crazy shit like that. All that does is amp the fuel up. Like I'm pulling that up in court. That's something that's being read in court to somebody.
I don't think that.
I think that's.
I don't
just
think
me.
that sparked it. I honestly, maybe I'm leaning more
because
towards
I didn't hear
Diddy.
I feel like Diddy was, like you said, Face was good in the streets until he started fucking with her.
He had dropped that One Love album, and I heard people saying it was fire. I heard some of it,
but I don't think that's what sparked all this shit. Maybe I'm leaning more towards the conspiracy theory shit. These problems really started arising after he fucking tried to sue Diago and all of them shit for the Ciroc shit.
This where I want to fucking go with it.
Now maybe
this where I want to fucking go with it.
Hey, shout out my nigga White, baby. Let Diddy pee on that. Sure did.
Maybe this is the fucking the conspiracy theory shit.
Shout out Toto.
Maybe this is the conspiracy theory shit. Like, oh, you don't shoot that high up the ladder, black man. Like, you know what I mean? Because he wanted to sue for ownership. Them niggas dropped him, and then that's when all this shit kind of. And maybe it's just divine timing because Cassie shit she had up until like a certain month and this year to file it, and it happens like right after he sues Diago and all that shit. It looks kind of crazy.
If you think these
that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I want to cook on.
That, and I feel like not for nothing, when he beats these shits, like he beats this shit and be stunting on these niggas when he beats these cases.
That's gonna be the worst
part. I feel like that's why. Like I feel like
they want to get that nigga so bad.
They have been building this shit for a long time, and I ain't gonna lie. I think it might even go back to when they booked Keefy D, bro.
That's something.
I'm gonna say it maybe even go back to that.
That's
because we've always had the idea that Puff put the hit out and shit.
Hey, let me hit the comments real quick.
You got TVD now.
White said, yeah, I got you. Baby, let Diddy pee on there. Shout out my nigga Toto. He said that Cassie silver suit was extremely damaging. He settled in record time one day.
Yes.
And then White said he lost all respect for Carisha because. I mean, if he had any, basically.
Damn.
Like, yeah. Hey, I don't like, bro. Anybody getting pissed on, I ain't really fucking. I can't really respect you. You like somebody to piss on you. I feel like that's just wild. Like my brain can't even like you ever like I couldn't even like fathom pissing like
There's some freak there's some freak bros out there, bro.
I wouldn't do it, but it's part of my point. It's part of my point, bro. Like if you look at the history of the world and you look at like the rulers and like the elites and all this and that. These niggas was on some debaucherous ass sexual shit.
Oh, hell yeah,
like,
definitely, absolutely.
So like all this Diddy shit being bisexual, like I just found this out. Alexander the Great was apparently bisexual. Did y'all know that?
All them Greek niggas was about
freak.
That was
freak nut ass
because that was always around like that, always around men. That was all it like. That shit was.
Pause. The Greeks. I think the Greeks originated anal sex. Pause.
Wouldn't shock me.
I wouldn't say originated, but like
they wouldn't shock me. Like, yeah, that was what they did back then.
Yeah, type shit. But my point is like. This Diddy shit, I'm not saying he innocent. I'm not saying he a wild boy. I believe some of this shit, because some of this shit is just too many, like you said, too many stories, bro. Like, and
for
like, if
30
gay,
years.
If he gay, I mean, I'm not judging him like that nigga. I mean, whatever.
Well, that part I feel like is that's always been like the talk, but it's the freakiness. It's the demonic shit there with that nigga. It's the why everybody
that's a diabolical freak.
This is my point. This is the point I'm making.
Make the point.
Niggas. Y'all keep interrupting me.
Make the point. Because you're not making the point. Make the fucking point.
This whole podcast, I've been chilling, just getting interrupted.
Make the point.
Anyways, just because he a freaky ass nigga, a freaky fraud, that don't mean he's a bad person to me. And then it's like, all these niggas doing that shit. Like, what the fuck? And then one woman comes out, all of them come out. That's always how it happens. From Bill Cosby, Harvey Weinstein, all this and that. Like, you know how they say we live in patriarchy?
We're not caping for whites. Go ahead.
I hate that.
No, I'm not. Fuck Weinstein.
Anyway, because I hate it because you know how I talk about we live in patriarchy. I couldn't disagree more. I feel like we live in gynocentrism, which is like everything is like feminine centric. Like everything, like the laws, the legal system is like in favor of women.
No.
What?
No, I'm talking about white. No.
Oh, okay.
Is it illegal to be freaky consensually? No. Consensually is the key.
That's my point. I just think he a freaky ass.
But the thing is,
wild shit.
A lot of the shit they're saying. It was either illegal, aka he was buying like hookers and shit, or it wasn't consensual. They was drugging bitches and doing all kind of other shit. Again, I don't really want to deep dive on this. I don't want to deep dive on this. I really don't. I really don't. I don't want to deep dive on this anymore.
First off. I
just don't want to deep dive. I've honestly been trying to get past this, but you keep trying to ISO back to it.
Because I haven't got.
Because I don't want. Bruh, this wasn't supposed to be a long segment. That's the problem. This was not supposed to be a long segment.
It's all good.
Like I know I'm tired of the Diddy shit. It's never gonna end. We gonna do this shit forever.
This is why it annoys me because like men, this is like a big male female thing, and like guys be like, I don't give a fuck. And I be like, bro, that can happen to any of us.
Oh, absolutely.
My point is like, first off, I hate how everybody like believes the girls, and I be like, where's the evidence? Oh, you hate women that are why do they need evidence? And I be like, nigga, we talk about his reputation. We talk about everything. We talk
this man
about
got probed.
Homeland security. We talk about this. Why am I bad? Why is it bad that I want evidence? And then if I'm like, if ain't no evidence, I'm not gonna make judgment. I'm not gonna pass judgment until I see some shit. Oh no, he's done this. He da.
In Cassie's case, he did have evidence.
What evidence?
Bruh, stop.
What evidence?
Jesus Christ.
What evidence? Because the nigga is still free. Ride his bicycle.
He did. It wasn't a criminal case.
But if he did something criminal, he needs to be.
But you literally
reprimanded.
just said 20 minutes ago how you know how hard it is to prove a criminal case.
I don't care how hard it is. If it's true, it should be easy.
Bro, but you know how many, bro.
That goes back to the whole argument of people asking, oh, Cassie, why did you take the money and all that shit, blah, blah, blah. I understand what you're saying. Because somebody did
somebody has tried him criminally. The nigga come out fucking Diddy bopping him.
And I understand this shit.
Because the nigga got the bread to get the criminal case moved. Like, niggas got that bread for a reason.
Maybe he hasn't done what they're saying.
Or
maybe that's why he gets off.
did, and he has the money to make that shit happen. Nigga, you live in America. Please stop being so naive.
I'm not being naive, but don't be naive where he couldn't. Where there's a scenario where he may not have done it.
I understand.
They raided his house 2-3 weeks ago.
But nobody discounts that.
Nothing.
Nobody
they
discounts
raided
that,
all
CP.
3 of the states and got nothing.
CP, why? CP,
nothing?
Nobody's discounting that.
And
But
Paul,
no, I'm not finna sit here and be like the nigga is
He had to
innocent.
cut off his
No.
comments. Everybody's discounting that. He had to cut off his fucking comments.
Because niggas is going crazy with the jokes in his comments, but you see he popped them back up.
It ain't
This is
just
my
jokes.
thing though. Even then, like yes, he raided. We don't know what the fuck he found.
We
don't. You
don't.
can't. You.
But usually when they raise your shit, that's it. You go, come here. They taking you with them.
The nigga wasn't there.
all the time.
Bruh,
They
he was
raised-
in Miami
The nigga wasn't
airport.
there.
And they got his drug peddler, but not him. Come on, man. Come on, bro.
I understand what you're saying.
Of course
yes,
they got the
'cause
nigga
there's
who's
always gonna
peddling
be-
the drugs.
Always gonna be probable.
But what? They got Diddy.
If
You
you
don't-
think
we
they
don't-
gonna
what-
take,
Don't come in my
You know
house
what they
raiding
gonna
my
do?
estates if you ain't got shit
You know
on
what
me,
they're
bruh.
gonna do? They're gonna wait until
That's
they
violating my
have-
fucking rights.
When it comes to a nigga like Diddy, you can't shoot at the king and miss. You have
That's
to
why
come,
when you raid, that's
and-
it.
No.
That's it.
And you know what you do after you raid? You make sure you have
You build your
everything.
case. You build your
make
shit.
sure you have everything. Because if they jump out straight after the raid and you don't got your facts
I
straight,
don't even
that
talk
nigga
about
makes it. That nigga makes that shit out Diddy bobbing like he's been doing. They're trying to put in a situation like Diddy. You try to put that. You can't keep shooting at a nigga who keeps getting out.
I don't want to talk
Like-
about it because like we're very surface level with this shit. What I'm saying is like I'm talking about this on like human rights. Like I'm talking about all this shit that happens like us and shit. Like the power of the
Bro,
government and shit.
you
like
talking
that.
about niggas who don't have billions of dollars at their disposal to make a courtroom do whatever the fuck I needed to do in a criminal case. Why are you doing that, CP? Niggas get money and power for that reason. So I can do whatever the fuck I want, and if niggas try me, I have the money to make that shit go away. That's been what humans have done since money has been money. If I got the bread, if I'm that nigga, I can do whatever the fuck I want.
I agree.
Fuck your court
But that
system,
don't
fuck
mean
all of
that's
that
what he
shit.
doing though. Just because he has the power and the ability to do it.
But that's not that doesn't mean that's not what he's not doing either.
I'm agreeing with that. I'm agreeing with that. But what I'm saying is there's been 30 years of investigations. There's been all kind of shit. There's bitches coming out the woodwork.
Yeah, and niggas who have gone to jail for years for that nigga. Nigga, Shine went to jail for that nigga. Shine went to jail for that nigga.
Stay there.
Ain't shit happening
Stay
to
there.
that.
Stay there.
Stop.
The same way you talking about, yo, there's no evidence. Yo, when that Shine shit happened and shit, that lady that got shot fucking told niggas, yo, Diddy shot me.
And you know
Diddy
what
shot
happened?
me. You know what
Shine
else?
went to fucking jail.
Pause. You know what
Like,
else
what are we
happened after
talking
that? When that
about,
nigga
Carl?
dipped out the club, he tried to pay his fucking driver, hey, take this gun from me and shit. I'll give you a fucking diamond ring if you take this shit from me. And he didn't take it. Nigga had to go to court for that shit. And you know what happened? The lady settled for money. She took the bread and shit. She took the bread.
Bro, because at the
put
end of the
Shine
day,
in
you know
jail.
what happens?
And put
You know
Shine
at the
in
end of the
jail.
day what happens,
Hey,
bro?
I don't even want to talk about it.
And put Shine in jail.
Y'all got it.
Bet, let's move. All right, say less.
Because she took the money. Like, y'all got it.
But she popping back up now saying, yo,
And that's the
Yeah,
thing,
yeah,
bro.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I don't
yeah,
understand
yeah,
why
yeah.
you feel like
I don't
people
act-
who probably don't have shit to their name would rather get some fucking money than fight tooth and nail to try to do a criminal case
To
that they
possibly
won't
get this
fucking
nigga
win.
go to jail. To
That they
possibly
won't
have this nigga
fucking
go to
win.
jail.
That's the thing, bro. Like, if you don't see a way of beating someone in a criminal case, you know what you're gonna do? Get me some fucking money. Because I still have to live with what the fuck you did to me. Like, what are you talking about, Carl?
Like, what is money gonna do to that shit?
I understand. Nobody is saying that that's right. Nobody is saying that's right.
People going after the fucking money is like, yo, what the fuck does this have to do with anything?
Because
he did this to me, but I won't talk about it. No, if you pay me $30 million, hey, get the fuck out of here. No, I hate this shit, and I hate how we just.
You're talking about you. You're talking about you. You personally.
I'm not talking about me. I'm just talking about in the world and the grand scheme. I'm talking about just truth and evidence. Nigga, I'm not taking no fucking cash if this means that I can never.
That's you, Carl. That is you.
But this is what I'm talking about because this allows him to go out and do this shit to other people. Like this.
Yes, you're absolutely right. But we talking about that same lady that said, "Yo, Puffy shot me, but I'm gonna take this bread just to say Sean did it and shit and send that nigga to jail." That's her fucking choice. That's her. That's how it's affecting her.
You don't think that's evil?
Yes, it very fucking is, and it's not right. Yes, I understand that all day. I'm not disagreeing with you on that part. I understand that.
But notice how when the woman says something, a nigga went to jail. That's what I'm trying to say. When I see this shit is like film situation, whatever the women say.
We gotta move, bro. We gotta move.
No, we good. I get what you're saying because at the end of the day, yes, we've seen when women make those allegations against a motherfucker.
Nobody's discounting what you're saying. Some women have just gone after the bread just to go after the bread. Nobody's discounting that, bro.
Certain niggas. It's not cut and dry. It might be something else.
Making shit up out of thin air, dog.
I'm not gonna sit there and say Puff is guilty of every fucking thing that Cassie said in that case. Because at the end of the day, there's gonna be a side of niggas that say, yo, you was still with this nigga, you still acquiesce to this nigga. But at the end of the day,
it's too many.
It's not black and white. It's not black and white.
It's not. He didn't.
It's not black and white.
That's why I said I'm not saying Diddy innocent. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is I hate the slandering and all this and that. With no evidence, like
I understand.
And that's the part. That's
that I understand.
The fact that you're getting upset about that, bro. We get you. We don't not understand where you're coming from. Our point is this, bro. In a situation when it comes to somebody and trauma, first of all, you have no idea how that person responds to trauma. You just don't.
See, these are cop outs.
You don't. This not a cop.
It is a cop out.
Okay, bro. All right,
bro. All right, because it's a good segment. We don't.
I don't understand how that's a cop out, bro.
Because
maybe something traumatic has never happened to you.
Something traumatic has happened to everybody.
But at what extent, bro? You don't know that.
It's different.
You don't know that, bro. And that's what I'm saying. If you got shot in the face. If you got shot in the fucking face, that's different, my nigga. You might not be able to get shit from a criminal case. Maybe this $30 million will make me feel a lot better. Like, that's it, bro.
That's it. So you don't want nothing of you try and fail this nigga. That nigga goes.
That's it. You just go and you go cock back in, huh? To your job. Yes, man. Fuck out my face. Fuck out my face.
Yes, I fucking would. I don't need these fucking niggas. What the fuck?
Fuck out my face, bro.
We done seen motherfuckers. We done seen white people do shit to motherfuckers and get out on a criminal case.
I don't care about that. I don't care about that.
I know you don't care about it. I know that's you. You have your moral compasses like that. You want to see that nigga in jail.
But my point is,
and if that nigga don't go to jail and I gotta clock back in, man,
why I'm griping about it is because I feel like people are not like, for example. See, this is why I don't even want to take it.
Nah, we here now. We
here now, Carl.
But see, that first sentence, y'all gonna be like, all right, nah. So, have y'all ever heard of the 42 laws of my yacht?
I'm listening. No.
You ever heard of the 42 laws of my yacht? So this is some like Africa shit. I don't know if it's Egypt, but I know it was over there in Africa. So this is like way back. So they had a concept, and the 10 Commandments come straight from it. Like 8 or 9 of, if not all of them, come from the 42 laws of my yacht. But basically, they had different laws, and it was like they understood that things I do affects everybody. Like even like the simple fact of me eating some fruit today means that I can live longer and like do more in the world like longer type shit. So they believe that like all of our actions are interconnected.
It's karma. It's energy.
Not necessarily karma. Not necessarily karma, but like
what you put out in the world.
Honestly, bro.
But that's what I'm saying. It's not
life,
it's not
bro,
that.
At the end of it, plain and simple, life is about choices. The choices that you make, big or small, compound to
like what happens in society and to the world.
Absolutely.
It's a ripple effect.
Absolutely.
And it's like the fact that we're like, oh, they took the money, or I would take the money. I'm like, well, that puts out a ripple effect.
Bro, nobody's disagreeing with that. Carl, and that's the thing.
But my point is,
My
point is, I feel like we are, like, I can't think of it. We are acknowledging why they did it. And I'm like, yo, that's bullshit. I'm like, yo, they shouldn't be. We should be like condemning that. Like, we should be like, no, like, bruh, no. And the fact that the world doesn't do that, like, blows.
What do you pause? What do you think is happening to Diddy now?
Nothing, because there ain't been no criminal charges. Literally, all of them been civil. All of them.
You don't think the world has been condemning this nigga for that shit?
Who?
You don't think the world is condemning Diddy for that shit? You don't see people turning their back on
But that's my point. I'm saying, like, they're condemning him, no evidence, just off hearsay. And then he got to pay money off hearsay. Like, I don't think people know because it's Diddy.
He didn't have to pay money off hearsay. He could afford
what?
it. He could afford it. He could afford it. He could have said
no. He had to pay. Wait. Trump.
CP, stop. CP, stop.
Trump is the fucking president.
CP, stop. CP, stop.
175 million.
CP, stop. CP, stop. Please stop. Please. If you gonna sit here and say that these people who do not have the resources that Diddy has are supposed to shoot for the stars on the criminal case. What? Can I finish?
It's not shooting for the stars if the evidence is fucking there.
Can I fucking finish? To shooting for the, you know what shooting for the stars is? Taking a nigga like that to criminal court. Because bruh, if you don't think people have had evidence and the dollar sign outweighs the evidence, I want you to stop being so naive. I don't agree with that. Okay. Well, that is the end of the conversation. That's the end of the conversation. That's fine. That's the end of the conversation. We're in fucking America. I don't understand how you don't believe that. But that's the end of the conversation. If you're gonna say no,
evidence,
if you're gonna
down, bro.
Okay, that's cool. And if I hear you, that's a fact. If there's damning evidence,
that's what I'm saying.
However,
these allegations,
bruh,
damning evidence.
Can I finish?
What did they find? What did they find when they rated it?
Can I
finish? We ain't heard shit.
Okay, so we don't know. But
that's what I'm saying. Like when they raise your shit, that is the last straw. Because if they raise you, you know we own to you now.
All right,
that's
bro,
it.
we gotta move on.
So that's it. We can move on.
We gotta move on. All right.
That radio shit is the last shit they do. And 3 weeks now,
honestly, we not really moving on. Have y'all seen this shit about Russell Simmons' daughter fucking with this 60-year-old man?
This all ties into the same shit. That's why I be like,
this a wild ass episode, boy.
but see,
Talk
all
your
this
shit.
shit connects.
Is that cool? You fucks with it?
It all connects into. I feel like we have like a feminist like.
Do you fucks with it? I'm asking you a question.
I have no problem with it. I'm not against it.
I don't have no problem with it.
She's a grown woman.
I have no problem with it, but I understand where CP's coming up because when this shit happens, whatever, let's say this shit goes bad, it crashes and burns. She can turn around and say this motherfucker been grooming me and shit and all of that shit.
This is
I
what
get
I'm
that
fucking
part.
saying.
I
Like this
understand
all
that.
ties into the same shit. And so we be like, Diddy, oh no. I'm like, no, we need to like look into this because it's a slippery slope.
But the reason why Diddy doesn't get that that consideration is because he's had so much nastiness attached
And
to his
you're
name.
right, that is
look
why.
at ever since the puppy ship. I don't even want to fucking bring this nigga up and all that shit, but we see it on the timeline. How many motherfucking tweets have we all seen niggas? Oh, they coming for Jay next.
This is what I'm talking about.
But the difference between Jay and Puffy, but the difference we don't know where the fucking mill is. The difference between Jay and Diddy, there's a lot more smut on Diddy's name than there is Jay.
I disagree.
And to the public.
Jay shit.
Jay was in them streets for real.
Not even that. Jay's smut is way deeper than I don't want to say Diddy shit is surface level because it's not. But like some of Jay's smut is like being behind Aaliyah's death and like weird, crazy, like shit you wouldn't even fathom is the shit that I've heard from Jay. Like the shit you hear from Diddy is like, oh yeah, that's just a nasty ass, weird ass nigga who's
never heard nobody. The Aaliyah shit, that's like the
that shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You hear stuff like that, and then you know what I'm saying, shit with his nephew.
But Puffy, we grew up knowing like, yo, we grew up on this nigga. We heard this nigga putting bounties on death row chains. We came up with this nigga. He did when he was working. I forget what college it was when they had a stampede. They tried to book him for that shit for inciting the riot.
Yeah, I do remember that.
We came up off of the quad studios when Pac got shot up and shit. And he blamed Puffy and them for knowing that shit. Motherfucking him beating up Steve Stout. Him doing this, that to this motherfucker. Like there's a
shit. All the shit the niggas from making the band has had. the shit that Danny Kane and them have said. Like
Aubrey
when they come
O'Day
out
had
and
to
was like
stop talking.
they had to, you know what I'm saying, their publishing rights, they had to sign off. Basically,
Bro,
you can't say shit
not
about
even
Bad
that.
Boy. You
Not
can't
even
say
that.
shit about this. You can't say shit about
That's
that.
actually very common.
I remember
That's
the
actually very common.
bro, I
I hated that people made a point of that because that's very common.
What?
The NDAs, like giving artists and stuff like that to sign different NDAs.
No, that is
like
common. Yeah,
That's
I'm not. Nobody's
people
saying
made
that
as a
NDAs
shot
aren't
at
common.
Diddy, but I'm
bro.
like, bro, that's common.
It's common,
Like,
but it is common. But it's just again, this little smut on his name.
I agree. That's why. So, like, for example, when this first came up, one of the first parts that
Just
came
15
on,
years ago, Puffy is poison. I remember this. This is one of the first YouTube videos I used to watch. This shit. This nigga talking about Puffy is poison, and he listed off all the artists that we don't know what the fuck happened to them. Fucking Craig Mack died and shit. G-Dub just got home.
Just got home.
Loon went and turned Muslim.
Which is
and
quite
shit.
ironic that
Fucking
G-Dub
Mace
is
ran
home
to the Lord. What the fuck did you see to make you run to the Lord and shit? We
But
know
it's-
what the fuck
yeah,
it was.
he
Like
just
I
had
know
Diddy's
what it was.
Diddy's
but
track
it ain't-
record just doesn't help him.
Yeah, it's
and I agree with that because when this first came out or whatever, because it was during that little the deadline was coming up. Remember Jamie Foxx had came out too, and I was like, all right, let's take Diddy out of it. Jamie Foxx, and y'all was like, all right, I see what you're saying. And I'm like, to me, it's the same shit.
Oh, but again,
I get
for
you.
me,
Like,
it's
the reputation, but
for
in
me-
my head, I'm like, where's the evidence for Jamie? Where's the evidence for Diddy? I
me-
see nothing for
hey, look,
Jamie. I see nothing for
and
Diddy.
I understand-
And
again-
is Diddy a good guy? I don't know. I'm not saying
And
that.
that's
I'm
the
just saying
thing,
for
CP.
this, they're saying
We understand.
Wait,
We
we
understand.
talking about niggas getting shot. We talking
We
about this and that.
understand.
But sexual shit is way different from a nigga getting shot. Like there's no it's not much correlation there.
But if you have just multiple crimes and
That's
multiple,
and that's the thing.
even if the sexual,
I get it.
even if she said, even if Cat, worst case, let's say even if Cassie said, yo, this nigga raped me, blah blah blah, and it was just some bullshit where you just didn't want to fuck with a nigga, you ended up fucking him anyway. Even if that was false and that rape or whatever didn't happen, there's still so much other shit
Right, it's
on
not
his
denying it.
name.
I'm not
So
denying
and that's why I feel like
Now
that's
the
why
job, now the job,
we having this
now
argument.
the fucking state's job is, or the country's job, because it's probably gonna be the U.S. versus Sean Combs soon, is to prove that shit. I don't think they're gonna prove all that shit. I don't think they're gonna prove a lot of that shit.
Let's
Even if
let's
they
take it.
don't
let's-
prove
I
nothing.
want to take it back to how this goes to the Russell Simmons shit.
Even if
First off,
I want to have fun now.
no, you want to crash out, nigga? I'm gonna dish it back
Bro,
to you
we're
in a minute, nigga.
almost 2 hours of this.
Crash out, nigga. Fuck out.
It's so much other stuff I want to crash out
let's talk
about.
about the Russell Simmons shit.
I mean,
Okay.
I was just trying to do a quick segue and move and get that out of the way. Go ahead. My fault. My bad. I feel like I'm policing. My fault.
So
let niggas
with the
cook.
shit, why I say
We ain't got no
this
time for
ties into the whole
If you made it this far, we
gynocentric shit,
appreciate y'all.
feminist-centric world or whatever, because
Your Highness.
everybody's like, oh yeah,
Jazz,
girl, get
ho.
the bag, get the bag, get the bag. But when it's like a man or whatever, and he's the one, and then he's with a young girl, like I think it was Marcus Houston or whatever, was with a chick. I'm not condoning it or whatever.
No,
but I'm
we're
like,
working.
shit be legal.
We're working.
And it's like,
We're not
Double
popping.
standard.
We're working.
yeah, I'm like,
We're on the live stream.
Thriller.
This is why I didn't want you to go.
But pause.
I was scared. But you brought up one of the worst possible situations in Marcus
Pause.
Houston because he knew that girl when she was like 13 or whatever.
Yeah.
It was like that's a real deal grooming situation.
I didn't know.
Yeah,
that
so
he knew her.
yeah, that's not a nigga.
I had heard they met when she was like 17 and they started dating when he was 18. That's what I heard.
That's still weird.
Even if
The nigga was
the
like
overall
late 20s.
reason or
That's
overall
still weird.
idea is
Still weird.
So it's
It's
still
the
weird.
nastiness-
What about
the nastiness between
is
the-
Jay-Z and Beyonce weird?
If you no,
You
because
It's the same. It's the same.
no,
He knew her when she was 17. I think it was 16 or 17.
no, hell no.
Yes.
She may have been in
He
the
knew
industry.
her.
She may have been in the industry. She
That's
may
what
have
I'm
been in
saying.
the
They wasn't
No.
dating. I'm not saying they were dating.
No, that nigga was
I'm not
like
saying
that
they were
little girl
dating.
was like God. It was like he was like in her like life for real type shit.
okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like in her life, not
I
just.
thought you were talking about Jay-Z. I was about to say.
My thing is, look, my
I'm
thing
talking about
is,
Marcus
look,
Houston.
even with the, I understand what you're talking about. You're talking about the nastiness with the double standard shit. It's the whole, when a woman says something
you,
that happens,
Cole.
you just automatically believe and condemn them without no evidence. I
equal
understand
bad.
that.
Fuck you,
Yes, I
Cole.
understand. That's the overall. I understand that wholeheartedly, nigga. We here with that shit. I get you. I'm just talking about in Puffy's case. I don't think it's that. It might be a combination of that as far as like how we're taking it and how they're attacking him and how all these other women are starting to pop out now, and maybe that's not true for all those other women. It's just the other overall nastiness that has surrounded Puff. It's the dark energy that surrounds Puff.
Which I'm not denying that. I'm speaking
That's all.
strictly on what has come out as of late.
Yes. Now on some
whatever.
law shit, you're absolutely
That's-
right.
and that's
you
what
gotta
I'm
prove
saying.
it. You
Like,
gotta
right,
prove
that's-
it.
bro,
It's
we
not
know-
about. It's not about what. It's not
I know
about
what
what
the
we
law
know.
is.
It's not about what we know. It's
I
about
know,
what we
bruh.
can prove.
I know what the
And
law
the
is.
world, the
That's
world,
what
the
it
world
is.
can know that Puffy got Pac killed and did all this other shit, but can you prove it? That's where
My whole thing
and at
is
the end of the day,
my whole
when I
thing
got
is-
that bread.
it's gonna be
Good luck.
hard to prove.
You better.
whole-
you
And if
gonna
I'm
have to-
if I'm a young ass Cassie who, hey, you know, I'm trying to get away from this nigga, ain't really got money like that and all that shit.
Bro,
if I know for a fact, and if
to take these niggas to court,
and if I've been there, because again,
you gotta get the best of
been there
lawyers,
for a long time, bro.
I'm not.
You got to.
Cassie's been with that nigga for a long
Not if you
time.
got damning evidence.
She's seen how this nigga moves. She's looking at it from a perspective that we can only imagine and shit. She's only seen all of this shit. She might know that, hey, if I go the criminal route, this ain't gonna work.
I got a question.
For me.
I got one question. I'm gonna ask you one question, and
go ahead.
Can we please move on after this?
Okay. Well, I got one more thing to say, but go ahead.
Did you see the OJ case?
I've seen documentaries on it. Yeah, several.
Did you feel like there was damning evidence?
Yes.
Okay. How did he get out?
Because of what was going on, and then that whole glove shit. And then they didn't understand DNA. DNA was new. They didn't really understand it.
You could do NDAs for a lot of shit, for business purposes and shit. There's NDAs and
and
battle
that's
rap.
Non-disclosure agreement.
Non-disclosure
So
agreement.
basically, if for example, I have a couple.
What it is.
Okay.
But non-disclosure agreement, yes.
Yeah, she know what NDA.
But you could do that shit for business. You could do that for personal reasons.
You
all
could
that
do an
shit.
NDA
It's
for
out
anything.
there.
I just signed NDAs for jobs.
Right. Yeah, I had to sign one when I worked for Apple.
Facts.
Like
That's super facts. Nigga.
Yeah, like that's real
shit.
shit. That's real shit. NDAs are like that shit ain't.
talk about
all right,
shit.
let's have some fucking fun now, please. Hey, look, if you made it this far,
Is
we
Apple not
appreciate
innocent?
y'all.
Wait,
Huh?
she said, why have if you're innocent? Everybody has.
You could have
That's a
NDAs.
security measure.
Yeah,
You can
like
have
that's
NDAs for
NDAs.
business.
A lot of times,
Lori Harvey
certain
made these
things-
niggas sign NDAs. Like,
And she got that pussy ironclad.
like, right? Everybody got NDAs.
You gotta sign that pussy with a feather pen.
And all the niggas that left her afterwards, she
damn.
guilty whatever they go and accuse her of.
That shit crazy.
She beat that shit.
That was
though.
it. That sounds wild, right?
That
But the
shit
NDAs,
crazy.
you could use that for business purposes. Shit, as a if I'm on this label and shit, and I'm getting paid, or this is my advance, I don't need you talking to another label how we do business over here. That could be a NDA or some shit. Now for
Right.
Puffy's case, we don't know what the fuck it
Hey,
could be
look,
for the freak off.
That nigga Puffy probably put an NDA on your entire existence.
My nigga,
Like,
yeah, bro.
If you were in our vicinity,
Facts.
you can't say shit.
Yeah,
about
I believe
people.
that. I believe that.
And
I believe that.
and again, stuff like that is
Is
why.
that illegal though?
No,
That's what I'm saying. Like, hey,
nobody's saying that's. And
But
that's
at the end of the day,
and
you
that's the
still
thing.
signed the paper.
This
When
nigga
you
had to
have
turn
the
off his
bread
comments.
to
Like,
make
wait.
it happen. You make it happen.
And if you're gonna, I'm not
Money,
gonna force you to
power,
sign this. If you gonna
respect.
sign it,
Anyway, hey, look, I'm down to argue some more. So this Caitlin Clark shit,
Like, I feel like this not even really.
I'm so sick of this Caitlin Clark bullshit. I'm sick of it. This best ever shit.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but I don't know enough about women's.
I
hoops to
am
really
sick
Same.
of it.
I think. I mean, but that's just we in that era where people gotta like crown shit the greatest.
Hey,
shit
if she
ever.
win
They
today,
gotta
if she win
overhype
today
it.
at 3, damn, it's 2:30. Fuck. Yeah, this was not supposed to be this long of a
Nigga,
pod.
well,
'Cause they play
you
at
should have
3.
put that crash out energy in the
Yeah,
tweet.
they play at 3. The game starts at
we
3.
can pull it up.
Yeah, I can pull it up over here. The game starts at 3. So I'm rooting for South Carolina and Dawn Staley. I need, you know what I'm saying, black coach, black, you know what I'm saying. I'm always gonna be pro
I ain't
black.
gonna lie,
I don't
man.
give a fuck what it is.
I think these motherfuckers is mad because white girl busting ass. I think that's
to-
really all it
that's
is.
for me. The fact that she is busting ass.
Yes, white.
White, bruh. You hit it on the head. Shout out my nigga White. He
what-
said
yeah,
it comes
that's-
down
yeah,
to
that's what I've been
morals
saying too,
versus
bruh.
Rose, bruh. And that's the thing. Nobody has disagreed with you. You disagree with us.
I disagree on the fact that like.
For the help of the content, though, my nigga.
Bruh, when I tell, bruh,
I could have went deep
I
on
know.
that because
Time out,
like,
time out,
when I
bro.
say
I've been
that-
trying to get this nigga on the mic for so
I know.
long.
I see
so-
why. I see why.
So long,
Yeah.
bro. For so long.
Right, yeah.
Bro, I've been,
Got me hot. Got me
I've
hot
been here
in
with
this
this
bitch.
shit.
This the type of shit why I don't know, because it's
Nah,
like, because for example, like I'm being misunderstood. Like we're talking about Diddy and all this, and the focus is Diddy. My whole thing is this is
You're
like
talking
the
about the overarching thing,
This
yes.
is the gynocentric system. It's
See,
like
you're speaking
what,
on a
whatever.
whole- we're talking
what I'm
about
saying.
this
The diddler.
nigga, and that's what
I'm talking about. The
And see,
whole
and that's the thing.
shit.
We understand wholeheartedly what you're saying, but we are just saying, my nigga, when it comes to this specific nigga,
Like for
I'm
example,
throwing all that shit out the window.
for
The nigga got a
example,
track record.
because this is a quick. I don't even want to. It's a topic. I don't want to make a topic, but I want to
Right.
quick hit just to point like how I'm like this is an overarching thing.
Right? No, I get what you're
The
saying.
Chris Brown Rihanna shit. Years later, we find
He's
out.
still dealing with that.
Years
yeah.
later, we find out that she hit
put
him
him
first
first. Mhm.
while he's driving a fucking Lamborghini. Like, bro, that's
Going
like,
crazy.
yeah, like that's in your life is in danger. Like, what the fuck?
I ain't
No,
gonna lie.
So-
I figured that was the case when I heard
Hey,
Hard
this-
talk about that shit.
This is why we all know how these like we've all had girls blow.
Hey,
She's a
we here now.
my nigga, my
This
nigga.
far. We here now.
She's a Caribbean woman. I think
We here
it
now
was
if you
rumored
made it this
that
far.
like Breezy gave her
Texas
or whatever.
hoes. He's Texas
You know
hoes.
Rihanna
Texas
called that
hoes.
nigga a skunt. All kind of shit, nigga. Nigga say your
It's normal shit. That's why, like, for instance, I don't want to bring it up, but the toilet lane. I hate that people act like we don't know that girls be tripping, and the girls is fighting on this, and like we hate because they found out that he was fucking both of them. I hate that we act like this shit don't happen. Like, bro, what the fuck? Like,
This the CP that he was like, I can't get on the pod
bro,
and
I
talk like
can't,
that.
I
He's scared to talk like this on the mic for years.
I'm only
Talk
going.
that shit, CP.
I'm only going like
Talk that fucking
25%
shit,
of
man.
like how deep I can
Talk
go.
that
with
fucking
this
shit, man.
Because you are
Shit.
Because of the guy, no sense.
Hey, we
We're
popping
working.
right now, man.
We're
We popping.
working.
We on the live
We're not
stream. Talk that
popping.
shit.
We're
So
working.
I want to continue
We're
the
on the live
Rihanna shit
stream.
because this is like the thing. So Chris Brown, he don't have the Diddy history, you know, this and that, blah blah blah. So he does that. Rihanna, I don't think people remember, but Rihanna's career was on the decline. Like she was starting to flop when that shit happened or whatever.
Pause. Before you do that, did that come up? Did that happen after Umbrella? She might have still on.
I think it was before Umbrella.
She might have still been on the incline. Bro.
She was not. No, she was. It was articles and stuff like that because I think that came before. I think it was the Hard album, and I think the Hard album didn't do that all that. Or whatever. That shit was hard. Like I still listen
That's
to
what
that.
I'm asking. I was about to ask you. I was like, when was Rihanna on the decline?
No, bro, no, for real. Like I know diehard Rihanna fans.
I know what you're talking about. Like there was a period where it wasn't bad, but it might have been quiet. It wasn't as
no. It was her shit was going down. Like her hype was just not there like it was from Umbrella. I think it was like the what she was like falling.
The person that makes the person sign the NDA. That's who recognizes
the video.
Also, lawyers and stuff often usually like read over that shit to make sure.
The lawyers that should be in the room advising you whether to sign
some
it or
shit
not.
people are trying to put in an NDA and it's like you can't put that in NDA.
I'm trying to I'm looking at these albums from because
bro, we can look it up, bro. Her shit was
Rated
like,
R,
but anyway,
loud, talk that talk, unapologetic.
I listen to all that shit still, so like it wasn't a decline.
I don't know about no decline.
I'm
listening.
trying to tell you, like I don't know if I need to look up the sales, but
I'm listening.
like, bro, like she was on it, like that. What was going on then?
Don't worry,
And then and then this happens. Mind you, Chris Brown was on like peaking. Not I won't say peaking, but he was.
Pause. It happened in 2009 when that shit happened. All right, go from 2009. That's when she had Rated R out.
Okay.
No, Rated R I think came out maybe right after. Yeah, because it happened in June of 2009.
Are y'all
It came out in
shitting
November.
Bro, her career was not. I'm trying to tell you, like that's what was going. Like, bro.
Wait, so Rated R came out before or after?
Rated R came out after the
After the incident?
Yes, it came out in November of that year.
Okay, so the album
The one right before that was Good Girl Gone Bad.
You going to the music
with Umbrella?
You going to the music?
Say it.
The music is fire. I'm not denying that. The music was fire.
Take a bow.
She's never missed. She's never missed.
I'm just trying to understand the decline narrative.
She was on the decline,
I don't think
and
she was
this
on the decline,
boosted
bro.
her shit.
I don't think she was on the decline.
Shout out to White.
I'm like
read the comment. By the way, Carl, your points are respected. Keep them coming. Just stop yelling. I'm done coaching y'all niggas. Keep cooking. Hey, I appreciate you, dog.
So, but my point is, she hit him first and all this and that. It doesn't come out till years later. Years. Almost a decade later, first off. Then, when it does come out, no one cares. Like, then it comes out.
Because I think everybody kind of figured that already.
No, I'm just... No, they didn't. No,
I mean,
at that point, what was supposed to happen?
Shit is femme-centric.
But what was supposed to happen at that point? I understand what you're saying. Yes, years later they
she need to be looked at for domestic violence and all this that we talk about him for.
Oh, nigga, you idealistic as fuck.
He live in a fairy tale world.
I'm not living in a fairy tale world.
You live in a world where
I
you think
respect
people
your Professor X views on the world because you are very idealistic.
You think that this is a place where people are going to be.
I'm talking just truth. I'm not saying what should happen or what should happen.
We live in a world of lies, my nigga. Like, what are we talking about? We live in a world where they literally lie to our faces.
Y'all are making my point.
Every day, all day, with everything.
We're not arguing.
We're not arguing your point.
My point is, I'm tying this all in that it's like, bro, the women get favor in society.
Nobody's disagreeing with you.
But my point
right
is,
or wrong, yes, you're right or wrong. That's what it is.
That's what it is. But my whole thing is that's what all of this is about. That's my overarching point.
We're not, bruh. You've had the same overarching point for an hour, and we've been telling you for an hour we do not disagree with your point. Like, we don't disagree with you. every
But
instance
way
is not
society
the same,
is
bro.
not, 'cause
and the
of-
way
yes.
society is.
You're absolutely because if we would have found all that shit out like a year after that shit, maybe not like 5 years after we found out a year after that shit, they would.
If everything
are we
was
supposed
the
to- are we
truth,
supposed to
this
crucify-
world would be totally different, bro. If all truths were
If
truths
that
and
shit
the
happened,
same truths, my
if that
nigga,
shit happened,
the
we
whole
would,
world
old age wouldn't have got the lady that said that shit about Emmett Till. We would have got that bitch. It wouldn't have been old age.
Like,
She'd have been dead by the next year.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
It's one of those things that like
and niggas would have been justified in that shit because you lied and you put a nigga in a. That was I always forget the football player's name. That lady that girl fucking
the Michael Orr shit.
Steve McNair.
No, not that
Wait.
one. But that was another one too. But
That
the
shit
one where like she said, "Oh, these niggas put hands on me," and then she sent her peoples on a dummy mission, and then he shot them niggas.
Oh,
the fuck
Travis
up.
Rudolph.
Yes,
Travis Rudolph.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Travis Rudolph.
That whole situation could have been avoided had she not lied.
And see, that's the thing. Again, CP, your point is 100% valid. Nobody's disagreeing with what you're saying. What we're saying is this: it ain't no. That is not the way this world works.
Which I'm not disagreeing with.
It's the way they try to tell us it works. It's just not the way it works.
Which I'm not,
That's it.
which I'm not
Pause.
disagreeing
That's simply
with.
it. That's
which I'm not
literally it.
disagreeing with.
Right.
But
That's
my
it.
whole-
That's
my whole
it.
point is, remember, this is all ripple effects.
Oh,
that's
absolutely.
my point.
And that's
Like,
the thing.
this
We
shit
agree
can
with
happen
you.
to us.
We
like-
agree. I wholeheartedly agree. What's up?
From the podcast, first lady. My point with the NDA, because y'all missed the point or whatever. CP is making the argument of why take the money then turn around and flip the script, right? That's like why take the money on those shit.
Not even. Like, I mean,
CP is literally just saying, go for the criminal case. If you lose,
My-
go
my-
back
now
to your,
pause,
go back to
I'm
work.
gonna finish shit.
my whole point.
She said, how is someone supposed to feel safe with the law and loved ones when people are aware someone else, read the NDA or whatever, and nobody said, oh, nah, this is some sick shit. They let it happen.
No, so NDAs,
I say-
if it's anything illegal, that automatically trumps the DNA. I said DNA, the NDA. Anything illegal, the NDA is out of the door. Like, it doesn't even matter anymore.
But
like,
I feel like they wouldn't. I think.
In Cassie's
We gotta
case,
stop.
it's
I'm not trying
probably
to
out
go
the
back
door
down the
anyway
rabbit hole
because the government involved now.
I'm not
So
going
she
back down
won't
the
have
rabbit
to-
hole again.
but
Not
yeah.
going down the rabbit hole. We're done. We gotta move. We are.
don't leave while you're hot. That's why I may screwed up.
Bro, 2 hours. Bro, we 2 hours in and we've talked about might delete and Diddy. Like literally, that's.
Hey, we hot.
That is it.
Rap beef, nigga. Fuck.
That ain't even rap beef.
It might be. You know what I'm saying? It might be.
Hey, we are not a music podcast,
50
by the way.
is shoot that this. 50 is shoot that
orchestrate all
this.
this shit.
That
Like,
nigga 50 is crazy.
50 sent his baby mama over there and all.
And pause.
Hey, shout out to
I'm-
Ross.
you little-
Hey,
I
shout out to Ross with my baby mama still number one op. I thought that shit was fucking hilarious.
What he said?
Well, and on the song he got on the Future album, he was like, "My baby mama's still the biggest op." Like that, I thought that shit was hilarious. Cause I can't stand his baby mama. She's annoying as fuck. Tia Kemp, long finger, big, too fast. I can't stand her ass. Man.
she need to
She's anytime I see her, I get instantly annoyed.
got bass
Instantly
hair,
annoyed.
activities
Podcast first lady. That is my exact point. The lawyers are supposed to advise you. The victim knows this, but you want them to feel safe reporting said nasty nigga.
But again, it depends on when this NDA was signed. A lot of times when these, I know,
Anything illegal.
I know, and I don't want to go back. I know, but anytime these artists, let's not even focus on the Diddy shit. Just when artists sign these record deals, these motherfuckers sign these deals without even reading this shit, without actually knowing what the fuck they gonna get, and then they get trapped in these bullshit contracts and then cry about it 10 years later when they can't get they published and shit. A lot of times that happens when you don't have the lawyer with you and shit. Sometimes you may even have the lawyer with you, but they looking for more sort of payday. Yeah, nah, it just looks good to me. Go ahead and sign it and shit. So yes, but you are right.
Dog, are you crazy?
So again, Cassie, again,
Yeah, it's a.
yo, it's a billion. It's a billionaire evil bisexual paper gangster.
You dealing with like.
Yo,
Come on, we gotta move on because we can
we
literally.
can.
We honestly could do this for 4
Kobe
hours.
was doing this shit before he got to a Billy.
You
Like,
dealing with a
thing is-
Thanos level
Yeah.
threat. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not denying.
Like, this is a Thanos level
I'm
threat,
not
bro.
denying any of that.
That is a Thanos level threat.
Diddy been doing this shit
Hey.
before he got to a
Bruh.
Billy. That's all I'm saying. The Pac shit happened when he was maybe 100 mil up. Maybe I don't even think he was at 100 mil yet. This is the 90s. So
Bruh, if that nigga if he does the snap and I go in there and snitch, I'm
Cuddy,
After
another one of Cuddy's cars getting blown the fuck up and shit. Like nigga, bro, when that shit happened, remember when the tweets started coming up and shit?
I remember that shit. Yeah.
I thought that was bullshit.
We were there.
I didn't think it was wherever there's smoke, there's fire. I'm like,
Nigga said Diddy pulled up in a party in a limo and left in a boat.
And
This
you know
nigga's
why? You know why?
Nigga's evil, yo.
You know why? I thought it was something there. because it was over a chick. When they said it was like Kid Cudi tried to come at Cassie, I'm like, niggas be on 10 about their shit. Which I mean, understandably so.
When Puffy put that bounty up allegedly and shit, it was after Pac and Suge was hanging around his baby moms and all that shit, taking pictures with his baby moms and shit. Niggas don't play with that baby mom shit, bro.
Niggas be dying, women be in the picture somewhere. Like, a lot of that
shit. Yeah, feeling sick. Yeah.
We're never gonna fucking end.
No, nigga, we crashing out, bro.
This is not even. We're not like this. Ain't even a crash. We literally keep saying the same points over and over again. Like we've been saying the same points over.
You're right.
Because at the end of the day, nobody disagrees with one another. We're just looking at it from different instances. On one instance, the truth is the truth. The truth needs to come out. On our instance, nigga, this is America, and nigga, that dollar gonna move. So at the end of the day, do whatever is going to help you sleep at night. For some people, if they feel as though going criminally and losing is not, I'm not gonna be able to sleep at night because he's on the loose and I don't have any justice. Well, if I can get 30 mil and never have to work again, my family from years on down is fine. Hey, I'll do that.
To me, that's not justice.
I can't,
there's no correlation.
But that's to you. That however that person feels.
I don't like that to you thing. Like,
but
there's
no
it didn't happen correlation
but
between
it didn't
justice and money.
It didn't happen to you. It didn't happen to you. Some people might feel justified with some paper. They might. You don't know that.
They might feel justified.
That's nasty.
It is.
And that's
to you, and morally, yes. Some people may even say, "Hey, I might feel better knowing that I hit this. I hit this nigga pockets, and there's gonna be a domino effect from this."
I feel like people, they be hit the pockets for themselves. They ain't think about.
Hey, but at the end of the day, bro. At the end of the day, if a nigga hit me in a car wreck, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna be like, damn, bro. Shit, that was good. That was bad driving. I need some money. Is that not the same thing? That's not the same.
It is the same thing, but I'm not.
So I don't understand what the difference. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Because niggas can go to jail in car wrecks. Like you can send a nigga to jail.
You say what's the difference? The difference is there's no evidence. She was his girlfriend for like 15 years.
Anyway.
What? Right, what does that mean? So this nigga was raping you.
Please.
Raping you, my bad.
Please.
But
not again.
I'm gonna keep hanging with this nigga. Like, I hate that we give them just so many passes. Like,
bro, you make it.
No. But she had a boyfriend when she met that nigga, Ryan Leslie. And she left that nigga for Diddy. Was with that nigga for like 10, 15 years. Now she's some victim. I mean, like, I can't take it. I can't take it.
And that's the thing. And that's why people, and that's the thing. Because you can only see things one way, that's the issue. That's why people are gonna feel that's why people call people, like, when you say stuff like that, misogynistic, things like that, because we live in a world where nothing is one way. Nothing. Not a damn thing you do is only done one way. So in instances like that, bruh, people are not as mentally strong as the next person. Like, these things happen. Like, and to discount people being manipulated and, you know what I'm saying, all of those factors.
See, this
like,
where the cape. That's why the mental. Oh, she got manipulated. I'm like, these girls know what they doing, bro. These girls got power out here, bro.
And that's, bro.
They know what they doing. I hate we act like they don't know what they doing. Like, for example, with the 21-year-old girl, Russell Simmons or whatever. People are like, oh, I don't like this. He's taking advantage of her. I'm like, bro, there's plenty of 21-year-old niggas that would love to talk to her. Who does she choose to be with? She choose to be with the rich nigga. And I ain't mad at that. That's what a lot of girls choose. But don't be with the victim shit. For example, like I don't know if we want to segue, but the Angel Reese shit. Can we segue?
Oh boy. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So yeah, you see what I mean? Like, for example.
This nigga CP boy.
Hey, bro, I'm only going 25%. Like,
and this is 25%.
This is only 25%. This shit gets deep, bro.
Go ahead.
But anyway.
Go ahead.
So, for example, with her, they was talking all that shit. They was doing all. She had the crown on the shit and all this and that. And then had they won, would that press conference had happened?
It would have happened. It wouldn't have went the way it went.
To be honest with you, and because on a podcast, it could have, because in a situation where you win, sometimes I have seen speeches like that when people who win, like, some people have been saying this shit about me, and I overcame all that, and we here now, Now, would she have been crying and whatnot? Maybe not. But she might have said that same shit after a victory. She really might have. She might have went up there and talked the same exact shit. Win, lose, or draw. She really would have.
It might not have been.
Maybe it might have been in tears.
It might not have
but
been.
It would have been different. It would have been a different tone.
She might have said it on some cocky shit like, yeah, yo, these motherfuckers tried to sexualize me.
Exactly. And I'm still out here doing my shit. I had a double
on
her ankle.
Now her saying it is weak to me. Like her saying it, it come off a little weak to me and shit. It's like, come on, like, yo, come on, fam, like. For me, it's weak because like you don't get them crackers no ammo and shit. But number two, it's like, yo, you do be talking that cash shit when you be busting these motherfuckers ass and shit. So don't come here crying and shit. Now I get it, yo.
Are we not talking about women here? That's what I want to cook on. I want to cook on that.
I understand that. We're talking about, and again, it's a sport, and we always talk about how the male athletes be talking that shit when they win all that shit, blah blah blah. I'm not gonna demonize Shorty for talking that shit or whatever. Talk your shit, be busting your ass. But if you lose and shit,
you gotta hold that.
I would prefer her to hold it. I understand she's a woman, so maybe she might not be able to.
This would that caping. I'd be like, no, she gotta hold that. No.
I don't know what women you interact with on a daily basis.
We talking about basketball.
They're not that emotionally stable, bro. What are we talking about?
They lost. They lost.
I got this. What time is this? 2:14. Let's check.
Yo.
That was perfect. Yo, hey, say that.
Yo, I remember that. Yep, you got your drop.
Yo, that's a nasty drop.
It's perfect for me.
It's perfect for him,
but that's a nasty drop.
It's perfect for him, dog. Oh man, that's hilarious.
Oh, that's like 1,000% perfect.
If y'all made it this far, man, I appreciate y'all again. We still live. Fuck it, we going. We still going.
Overtime.
Yeah, this a quadruple overtime game we doing today, boy. But go ahead, my fault.
No, you good. That was funny as fuck. But the Angel Reese thing, like, for example, this is what I'm talking about, the whole thing. Like, to me, this all ties into all the stuff we've been talking about, because it's like, she lost. You take the L. She had the crown and all that on the thing. We know she was going to do something if they won. They lost, so she didn't. Cool, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I'm not mad at you. Like, talk your shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm all for that. Like you were saying, like, talk your shit. But then you lose a basketball game. The world sexualizes me. I'm like, wait, what is this?
It does come off. I can understand you saying it come off weak because it's.
No. So this is the only thing I disagree with you, because this is what I said, the whole overarching thing. Because you say it comes off as weak. I don't see in women's, like, in their like realm of power.
For them, maybe it's not weak.
Weakness is strength. Like, for
this nigga's going crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Like when a girl. When I'm going deep, 25%. I said this shit deep. When women play the victim, when it's a damsel in distress, our natural instinct is like, dang, let me go help her out. A girl can be on the side of the road with her tire flat. She don't know what to do. Especially if she's pretty. Somebody gonna stop and help her. Weakness for them is strength.
You can't double. That's too much. You can't double.
Weakness for them is like, they're like Mystique. Whatever the situation needs, they can be that. And then, like, for example, you remember in Dark Knight Rises where
that nigga went to Marvel and DC.
Like, this nigga.
You remember when Dark Knight Rises when because Charlie just had it on last night, but the
Shorty,
Catwoman was in there. She was with the dude or whatever, and then the police came, and then she was like, "Oh, he had me," and then she just run off. Weakness is power for them, like, so like. And that's why that's my big thing with her saying that, because it's like, instead of her talking shit and like that's like her power, she's still left in a powerful position because the world,
they're gonna coddle her, they're gonna look at her.
Yeah, and that's my issue with it. I'm like,
that boy
had a nigga went up there and started crying about some other, like, for example, if like,
I ain't gonna lie, I'm not gonna lie.
If Zion,
I've seen. I'm watching the.
We've seen Allen Iverson go up there and cry and shit, and motherfuckers clown that nigga.
I've seen the best of men get up there and cry after losing.
They clown,
nigga. I've cried after losing,
and they clown them niggas.
Yeah,
ain't no coddling nothing.
But nigga, I cried after losing. Shit, I know what. But I mean, obviously, I wasn't like But
were they crying about the game? Or was they crying because
she just lost, bro?
She just lost.
I feel like that's
she just lost the championship game. Lose.
That part of it, yes. That part,
I'd be crying. I don't give a fuck.
I understand that part of it. I understand
whether what she said or not. I've been crying. Shit, I probably would cry.
I understand that part of it. Her crying after the loss, because yes, you playing for that. Yes, you're emotional after. I think it was a certain things that maybe she said in that triggered it. The whole. Yo, they sexualize me.
That's my point. That's my point.
Even if it's true,
I got a haymaker.
Hold on. I know, but even if it's true, even if it's true, even if that's the case, and that's what happened, putting it in that fucking instance while you just right after the game. It comes off like you're throwing a cop out. Let me
get mine and then you drop your head.
It comes off as feel sorry for me. Not because I lost, but because all this other shit that has nothing to do with the fucking game.
I hear you. However, if I'm Angel Reese, who at this point in her college basketball career, people look up to her. She has her fans. She has following. She has inspired numerous, I'm sure, black girls across the country to pick up a basketball and do that. So, in that instance, she may not have that level of eyes on her ever again. She may she's going to the league. I don't think she's gonna go to the league and be. She's gonna be Angel Reese, but she ain't gonna be like that. She ain't gonna be no Griner or Maya Moore or Teron. Her game isn't that. So in an instance where I can get my last shit off, this is it. I know, and I hear you, and I understand. This is it. This is it to the people I've inspired, to you know what I'm saying? Shit, it's been more men I've seen on my timeline watching women's college basketball than I've ever seen. Whether it's Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, you know what I'm saying? I'm watching it.
That's their Magic Bird. That's their Magic Bird matchup.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like she was in a place where I'm gonna get my last shit off, where I know everybody can hear me. Everybody's gonna hear this message I'm going to say now, and I feel like she took that upon herself to put what a lot of athletes do in those situations, like a PSA out. Like, look, this is the shit I be going through. Because again, like I said, this is her last hoorah, her last time to get her shit off where everybody is paying attention. So I think that's what she did to take, you know what I'm saying, to take her moment and give awareness. Look, they was doing this, they were doing that. Because I mean, shit, if you seen the guy from NC State, the chubby, he did when he got up. They started showing his he was getting hate mail and all kind of shit like that. When you get in places like this and people are looking up to you, especially, you know what I'm saying, people in college, like these ain't adults. I think that was what it was for.
It's a matter of perspective. Now that's your perspective.
To me, that's how I look at it, because again, I'm looking deeper. I don't think she's gonna have another opportunity to get a message off like that again. She is one of the premier, if not, you know what I'm saying, the premier college basketball player behind Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark looked like Shawn Michaels. Angel Reese, you know what I'm saying, people are attracted to Angel Reese. She's an attractive girl. She's not ugly. You know what I'm saying? It's very rare you have those in the game of basketball these days. You don't think?
I don't like how you said that.
I
don't like how you just said that. You said this bitch look like Sean Hickenbottom. I don't like that. Like
Caitlin Clark don't look like Shawn Michaels or Rob Van Dam.
Continue, bro. That's so funny.
Like, what are we talking about, bro?
Continue, dog.
But no, I just feel as though Angel Reese did something for also just, you gotta, again, I guess I am feeding into what you're saying. The empowerment of black women right now is at an all-time high. So, but I don't see nothing wrong with that though. Why is that a problem though?
I'm not saying that it's a problem, but I'm not saying that it's a problem.
And that's what I'm saying. So again, I just think she felt it was her responsibility to make sure she let the world know what she went through in this journey of hers to get her to where she's at, what she's overcome. And in the instance, obviously she lost. I do still feel like if they won, she would have went up there and said it she would have said the same shit. Obviously, different tone, because you're probably not crying because you lost. So that's that. I understand the side that y'all are coming from. I'm just giving the other side of things.
My only question to that is, and again, I'm not as knowledgeable as you might know. Has she mentioned those things prior to that interview? Like, I know she's had interviews and other shit before.
I think she has said. I think she has mentioned things like that, or whether like tweeted stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that she gets. You know what I'm saying? The hate mail and all kind of shit.
Not
like
even
that.
the hate mail. I'm not even focusing most on the hate mail part. I'm
the
more looking at the sexualization part.
But I don't understand why that's such a big deal, bro. They sexualize everybody. But like women get sexualized no matter what they look. Niggas was saying they not that.
But I feel like it's a big deal because that aspect. Men athletes get hate mail all the time. We talk crazy about male athletes and shit.
You just went over
have we ever heard a male athlete complain or express their sentiments about possibly being sexualized, or if
I mean, we're men. That shit don't.
We call Dwight Howard all kind of zesty motherfuckers and shit. Never really heard him, come out. Well, no, not if it's true, but we never really come out here and hear him talk about those issues or those stresses and shit. I'm not saying that Angel hasn't really ever said that. Again, I'm asking you because you might know more than me.
No, I do believe she has mentioned those things. Okay, you know what I'm saying? I don't think this was like just brand new that nobody's ever like.
Because her saying it in that instance after she lost and all that shit, everything else she's saying is right.
Yes. Some AI shit to her too. They did the AI news and stuff.
Okay,
that's what she was really.
Okay, that's what I'm asking.
So the fact that you know that, the fact that you know that, cut the girl some slack, bro.
No, bro, because there's a time and place.
That's the time. To be honest with you, that's the only time and place she had left.
No, she got.
That's the only time and place she had left.
Again, if it goes into the point where you
that's
see
the only time and place she had left, where the point could be made to that everybody was. Will be gravitated to.
But I'm saying, like,
because that tweet don't go off the same.
If she says that before this game, before she takes that L, and she says that, then yes, I understand that. Cool. That's your point. Happened. But her saying it like, right after the game, it comes off. Not saying it's true, and that's not what saying that's her intention. I can see people saying it comes off as that's a cop out.
I'm not saying
you want pity.
I understand where you coming from.
You
I see where people can see
this
that.
person on the court and talking cash shit, and you ain't got no problem. It's not stress when you talking cash shit about motherfuckers.
She was talking mad greasy to somebody, to one of the assistant coaches.
It's not. There's no mental heartaches and hardships. Listen. Let me let. There's no mental heartaches or hardships when you're talking that shit. You busting their ass. You winning. You talking on the side like we got these, but they can't fuck with us. And then when you lose, then it comes off like it just looks weak.
Bro,
and for me, I just
somebody has to bring another side. So I'm just bringing y'all.
I know. The reason why I'm looking at them like, fam, don't give these crackers no ammo. Fuck that shit. Don't give these crackers no ammo. Like that's one of them things. Like, hey, you gotta be black and strong. Don't give these crackers no fucking ammo and all that shit to bring up against you. Fuck that shit. You tuck that shit and you hold your head high, champ. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. But I understand she's a woman. I get it. I get that part. She's a woman. It's emotional. The emotions are high. Stuff like that. So
split screen that.
I'm gonna do that.
Dishing off the car.
Yeah. So great points. So I'm gonna come in with my haymaker. So just how we was just saying, like we understand the point where like weakness can be used as strength for them, right? Mm-hmm. So
it pays to be a victim these days.
Bruh. Not only does it pay, because
it's always paid.
But I don't even want to say pay. I'm talking about like power, influence. Like that's where it really gets into. Like for example, she had the crown and all this and that, blah 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 blah. We don't see that as like arrogant. But as soon as she, do the sexualized thing, we come to her defense. Like that to me, that's
But two things can be true though.
I'm not saying that
two things can be true.
And it just happened. So like for real.
I mean, she can be as cocky as she wants and still need to be protected and defended, bro. What's wrong with that?
That's true.
And that's my point in this whole situation, because I understand where you're coming from, but it's two things can be true. She can be as cocky and as boisterous as she wanted, and at the end of the day, still have been sexualized and all of that stuff and need to be protected.
Absolutely.
The news did just drop. I mean, it wasn't real, but like it was AI, so it did just drop. Like they did, but now like, do I even want to say it?
That's why I had to ask you if she brought that shit up prior to it, because again, it's just the
Shout out my
timing
nigga
of it,
Coast,
baby. It's
man.
just the timing. It just comes off like you wanted some kind of pity, like what was me type shit at that point. Now
Bro,
again,
I get that.
If I
Exactly.
heard it prior, or if
I
I've
get
seen that
that.
prior,
I
and
get
that was
that.
an issue that she pushed prior, like yo, when she winning, yo, these motherfuckers still be
Hey, so I'm
sexualizing
asking,
that.
was Allen Iverson doing the same thing when he came back and talking about practice and how, you know what I'm saying, I've been going through this, so my friend just passed away, and if you listen to the whole practice, you know, the practice, y'all talking about practice, like, because nobody, I won't say nobody knew about his friend or whatever. I'm sure they did at that time, but is it the same thing?
Was this a walk-off playout game? Like, I'm out. This it?
No, I think it was just a regular.
That wasn't it for him.
And that's why the Angel
But
Reese
I think
is
it's time and place.
But that was her last time and place for real. Nah. Well, she gonna do that. I mean, okay, well, she could have waited till the draft. But do you think the draft is gonna get the same eyes as that press conference?
This is my point.
Like you have to execute. If you gonna put a message out like that, it has to be executed and placed at the perfect time to where the most people can get a reception of it.
But then it
you
doesn't
don't just
come off
you don't.
genuine on
I disagree. I disagree.
If you're not presenting it and saying these things on the come up as well. If you doing all this, you talking cash shit, you get to the height of it and you lose, and then you want to throw that shit in there like as a last ditch woe is me type shit. It looks kind of.
I disagree.
Also, so
I disagree.
remember,
I disagree.
Remember, I was talking about the mystique shit and like how different shit can be used for different things, right? So we was just going back and talking about how like this is going over a little over 25, but you were saying how men are men, bro. Like, you know why the Muslims or whatever, they have them, I think it's called burqas or whatever, where they have them like fully drained. It's not like curvy. This shit is like straight. Like you can't see no curves or you can't see nothing because the male sex drive doesn't turn off. Like this shit is constant. Like, and the world be like, oh yeah, girls on their period, that's why they tripping. I'd be like, bro, niggas is producing sperm 24/7. It's like that affects our behavior too. But if you try to say that, like, you're not gonna get
dropping the sperm science.
Bruh, I'm just saying, like, this is real. So this the haymaker right here. Remember I was saying, like, it's like mystique. They use it for when they want to. So, like, do you think that a swimsuit photo is like when girls be posting on Instagram, they showing their swimsuit? Do you think that that's like sexualizing?
Hold up.
Is that sexualizing? When Ruby Rose be out here in them little ass skimpy bikinis.
I mean, she know what she doing. Obviously. I mean, that's her. I would say that's her
you
job.
say she knows what she doing.
I mean,
every
all women
girl knows what she's
doing. We was just talking about there was a tweet on the timeline about how damn, hold on, I think I retweeted it. Give me a second. Hold on, because it goes right in line.
Are you talking about her when she was doing swimsuit photo? That's what I
want. No, I forgot. Angel Reese did that.
She's done a lot of swimsuit.
Yeah, she did do a lot of swimsuit.
Didn't she get like a pussy print or some shit?
Yes, but it wasn't. It was like she was, I think, getting waxed or something like that. But like, again, she put that out there though. Like,
I get you. I hear what you're saying.
For me, it's the mystique thing. It's like, in certain situations, I'm gonna do this, and it's like this. In certain situations, it's like this. For example, in certain situations with the whole sugar daddy thing, it's the guy's a predator and all this and that. In certain situations, it's get the bag, sis. He's
a predator. He's a predator. He's get the bag until you can't get the bag no more. Then it's a predator.
Then you're a predator. It's all about.
That boy going crazy.
Yeah, that's what I said. This guy.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, CP. This is an all-star level pod. I put my dog in the middle, and he started acting like, "Hey, I'm in the middle today. Let's get right." You came through. I never doubted you. I've been trying to get you on this mic for a year. Girls know what they be doing, but men do too.
That's my point. That is my point. Niggas is sleep. Niggas do not know what women are doing to them. Like, they see it as, she's a little girl. She doesn't really know. Like, like, for example, the Rihanna shit. She was a victim and da-da-da. Not knowing that she the one did it. Meg Thee Stallion.
It's not black, but it's not black or white either way. Yes. We got R. Kelly. He know what the fuck he doing. He knows what he doing. He knows.
We done got the Kells.
I don't want to go. Yeah, we deep because...
Skip him.
We deep in the bag.
We'll get off of him. We'll get off of him. We'll get off of him. We'll get off of Bill Cosby and whatever.
I can play Bill. Bill's actually one of the ones I was gonna bring up.
Please God, no.
No, let me cook. Because, for example, how many celebrities have you been around?
Hold on, White. I like that. White said, what's the actual definition of sexualized? I'm gonna look that up while you cook, CP. Just so we can get the Webster.
How many celebrities you been around, Flight?
What do you mean, like? As they're celebrities, or like before they became celebrities? Because that shit's kind of nuts.
After they've been a celebrity,
not a lot.
How many celebrities have you been around?
Not a lot. I'm not. Ro has probably definitely been around.
I knew it. Yeah.
Ro is my industry plant. No, I'm just playing.
I don't really be around celebrities like that.
I'm joking.
You haven't?
I've been like not like in a close position. I think
That's what I'm talking. That's what I'm
the
talking about.
closest
Yeah.
I'd probably say was
So-
when I was like sitting next to Michael Ealy in like their section or whatever. That's probably the like celebrity.
You talking about just like out and
or
you
just,
mean
or you talking about like having
talk to, or,
conversation,
you know
being
what I'm
around
saying?
them.
I'm trying to
buddy,
understand your
buddy.
question.
For example, we've had like we would
Just
come
say
down
it,
to
man.
Orlando when we was in college or whatever,
Yeah.
and we would have like functions and shit or whatever, and we would invite girls over there. Now there's girls around us, and there's been girls that's been around us on many different occasions. Like not that we've been doing anything, but like just hanging out, like or whatever, right? I asked, how many times have you been with celebrities? Because how do these girls always be around these celebrities? First off, how do they get in with these niggas? Like what the fuck? Like
You just gotta look good, bro.
that's what
somebody
but,
knows somebody.
But we were talking about sexualized, all this and that, right?
Oh, let me read the definition.
Go ahead.
Sexualized, to make sexual, attribute sex, or a sex role to. Let me see more definitions. Damn, that's it. They just went straight. It's a verb.
So if I call
I like to throw in the Greeks or whatever.
call them sexy, that'd be sexualized.
Facts. When you
yes.
it's showing off your sex appeal. Like the Greeks or whatever, it's like gymnos or whatever. The word we get gymnasium from, gymnasium. It's from like gymnos. And gymnos, it was like exercising in the nude. Yeah, it was about the physique in the nude or whatever.
That's
like,
why all their statues was niggas.
Yeah, naked or
and
whatever.
shit.
Yeah, they was
freak boy.
Yeah.
so like
Them niggas was freaks.
they
back then,
they
boy.
understood.
Them was the real freaks.
They understood
Yeah.
that like sports and like athletics and like that form fitting stuff. They understood that's in the sexual realm. Not that it's, you know how girls be like, oh, them NBA players cute and all this. They're sexualizing them. Are they doing anything sexual? No, but the women are sexualized because it's just what we do. And it's like, I don't know. But man, what point I was going to? Because
Did they sexualize Lizzo in the retirement?
See, this is we. Can I? Oh, we going over 25 today. Because the fact that this is my point. This is my point. So Angel, they don't got Lizzo doing swimsuits. Photo shoots.
She just put her own ass out at the basketball game.
She got to put her own shit out. Niggas ain't paying for that. They paying for Angel Reese to come do this swimsuit model.
Baselines on back to back with it.
They paying for that.
This is either gonna be the best part or the worst part.
That
Bro.
nigga
We got
hit- that
47
nigga-
people on the line.
That nigga hit the
Really?
base.
Yes. We have 47 people live right
That nigga
now.
got-
I didn't tell y'all because we've been cooking. I ain't want niggas to be like, wait, what? We got how many? No, nigga, we cooking right now.
Oh yeah, we
We
live.
got cooking right now. I
Hey, it's all
appreciate y'all for being
entertainment.
here.
It's all entertainment.
Hey, I'm about to put a tag.
Women are
Hey, the thoughts and views shared
men
on the.
are evil.
Hey, so it's funny because
Men are
I
evil.
feel like
Toxic.
CP got out here thinking like, we ain't gonna get, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people not gonna see this. No, this is our highest viewed already. Shout out to us.
Hey man, look,
Now CP like, wait a minute.
the thoughts and views
this
on this
conversation?
pod do not reflect.
Damn, why y'all make me sign the NDA? Goddamn, like.
For that fucking reason right there, nigga. You see? Do you not feel protected?
Yo, hey, just know, you're not protected.
I'm not,
Right.
it's
Hey,
whatever.
we all out here going-
Like I
we going
said,
out
this is like 25. I can go so much
hey,
deeper.
trust
Like,
me,
I'm
hey, look,
tiptoeing
y'all don't
around
even
this
know.
whole-
That
the
nigga Flight about to
whole-
hit this nigga with a bad boy deal and shit. Nigga.
Hey, look.
You got no publishing on this, none of that.
But this pod right here. Hey, what did I say before? I was like, bro, this gonna be one of the
best
ones.
or one of the
It's either
worst?
gonna be the best or the worst. Hey,
I'm about
look,
to
this
find that shit and retweet
this
the
one of
shit.
the ones.
Mission
I
accomplished.
appreciate everybody who's tuned in, everybody who's in the comments. Hold on, I gotta pull the comments
Facts.
back up.
Salute to y'all.
2024
But-
dudes got to get off the creepy, freaky vibes.
That's a fact.
Flight, what a segue to the Lizzo shit. I appreciate
Bro,
y'all.
the segue was perfect, bro. But it was
Oh
perfect
shit, hold
because-
on, I gotta go. Damn, I ain't really. It was some comments. Girls know what they were doing. What's the academic?
Not the Pied Piper dog. You
Not
right.
the
you
Pied
right,
Piper
you
dog.
right.
Yeah, we had to.
We had to I ain't want to talk about. I'm going deep.
Men definitely think that women don't know better. I don't know why. Ro is the celebrity.
Facts.
Yes, Ro is our celebrity part.
Facts.
In my opinion, nah. Shout out to Coast. Like I said, told her, bro, 2024. Bro, it's 2024. Dudes gotta get out the creepy, freaky vibes.
Oh yeah, no, you gonna get hit with a freako.
The freaky vibes ain't going nowhere. Them
Yeah, I
niggas
mean,
got
it's-
money and power, and women, they're never gonna stop. Like it's been throughout history.
That's what they
the
get it
aristocrats.
Well, if you gonna do the freaky shit, stay in your place.
It's just everything is just out in the open. And that's why I say I don't really blame it. It's when they come in with the rape and all this. That's where I'm like, nah, that's wrong or whatever. But I'm like, don't say that 10 years later, like, you know what I'm saying? Cause now I think you got
to go back. We ain't gotta go back to that. We ain't gotta go back. All right.
But
go ahead.
To end off whatever. But peep how Lizzo tries to sexualize herself. And we just don't. We don't respond. We don't respond.
This is human nature. In her little lawsuit thing, which is why she's talking about she retiring, because they said that basically her retiring is her trying to kind of get out of this little lawsuit that she's in, where she was sticking bananas and they pussies and all kinds of crazy shit.
Mind you, has she been demonized like they demonizing all these other people, all these men?
Not to that extent, but
what do you mean demonized?
I feel like they are.
What do you mean like for what she did? No,
is she like blacklisted? Like black people don't fuck with her.
No,
I'm deleting all my Lizzo off Apple Music.
But I feel like if
you can't play Lizzo at the party no more.
I feel like if more is revealed, we not stopping none of Diddy's songs. So I don't give a fuck.
Oh yeah, I played Life After Death right after he got raided.
I mean, I played No Way Out. I played No Way Out with an ironic smile on my face the entire time. Like fuck, but. In regards to that, like in regards to at least Lizzo and shit, I feel like it's going to get to that point when more is revealed, at least with these lawsuits and the sexual. I think when more details come out, because again, even when she did the whole "I'm gonna shake my ass at the Lakers game" and shit, as much as the people were trying to cape for this, her body, all that, there was an echo chamber of people saying like, "Yo, come on, there's a time and place for that," which I wasn't expecting to see. It may not have been as loud, but
why was it that? Why was there a time and place thing for her? That's what it is. But this is my point with the whole, because I'm doing this Angel Reese shit.
I mean, that goes in the deeper, it's a pretty privilege and all that shit.
This all ties into that guy knows it. Bro, a girl pretty, she can get away with murder. Like, bro, like, and then the guy's gonna be like, well, she didn't know what she was doing. Another example, Tom Brady with his shit. When it was Tom Brady, they get into divorce, or they rocky because he want to go play football. He don't want to be with his family. Blah, blah, blah. Everybody ate that shit up. She's going to divorce him because he want to play football. Imagine Savannah like, if you play basketball, I'm going to break up with you. That shit sounds goofy. But because it was her saying that, everybody like took that shit like it because it's the woman. Then it comes out that wasn't really it. She been in love with her jiu-jitsu trainer for years now. And did that get the same airwaves? Have my
nigga Tom stressed though.
But you know what's crazy? Because if you go back and you look at them last couple years from Tom, there was a year in there where that nigga looked like he was going home and not eating. Stress.
Pause. Was it Twitter demonizing her or what? She said correction. They did demonize Lizzo. Lizzo made her Twitter private, so y'all can't see it to its fullest extent. But it definitely was, and it got bad. Did it get bad on?
I mean.
On Twitter, yes, I can see that, but I'm talking more so like the think pieces. And
did
that come out as well, or?
It wouldn't surprise me if she was demonized to where now her retiring is the response to her.
No, right?
That's what I'm saying, and that's the point. That was her response to being demonized.
I feel like she did a lot.
That was her response.
I feel like she might have did a lot leading up to that shit, to where when that came out in the public, I think everybody was just like, all right, like enough, like you're doing too much. Because before, what she doing is like, all right, we don't want to body shame you, or we don't want to shit on you or whatever. I think that part where you got your ass out in front of the kids and all that shit. I think I was
watching that game too.
I think that maybe was people like cue to like, all right, you're doing too much now. Let me give you a pow. You're doing too much and shit. I do remember, yes, on Twitter, they was wilding on Twitter. But when I say like demonizing, I'm talking about like, did they have like think pieces come out about this shit and like all these kind of like, you know what I mean, narratives and all that shit.
Right.
Outside of jokes of us cracking on her and shit for that, then if that's
the outfit wasn't even fly. She like just cut. She could literally cut holes in like a long.
She wore that shit. She wore it for a reason. She wore it for a reason.
I think I'm being misunderstood right now because
you're not.
No, I think so. That last part is the part I'm talking. Because remember, I said like this came from the Angel Reese shit.
Yeah.
And remember, I was saying the mystique in certain situations is strength, in certain situations is not. When women sexualize themselves, aka Lizzo, they're empowered. They can do what they want. And people did shut it down, but like, she still was like doing her, and there were still people like, oh, it's her body, her choice, blah blah blah, this and that, da da da. My point is, when they want to sexualize themselves, it's cool. When she doing a swimsuit thing or whatever, some people are like, oh, that's not sexualizing.
It's cool until it's not.
Yeah, exactly.
It's cool. It's cool until it's not.
And that's why I'm like, that goes to that mystique.
Again, if she
it goes to that Catwoman.
Because in her eyes, like she's doing all this shit. I don't want to say weaponizing her sexuality or sexualizing herself and all that shit. She's sexualizing herself for a certain response and shit. Now, if the response is the response that she's getting,
modeling all that.
Now, if the response isn't what she's getting and she's getting maybe ridiculed, then you turn around and say you're sexualizing it's affecting me. So yes,
they can call it mystique. Whatever the situation.
We just gotta
calls for. They can do that, and they're in the power stream.
My only thing is with that is as long as we all know that everything just ain't all black or white. This shit is gonna be a gray area, and I think a lot of times when it comes to certain people, whether they like you or not, whether they I think when it comes to whether people liked her or not,
I can't, but I don't feel like it.
They're gonna they'll use that like those.
Looking like Rikishi.
Yes, that's what I mean. Yes, she used the fat shaming as more of a cop out. Yes,
absolutely. All right, so I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm really trying to watch this game, bro. We are at almost 3 hours. We're at 2:45.
Nah, that's facts. So.
We gonna run through the rest of the board. Okay. We're just gonna run through the rest of the board. Quick hitters for a lot of the stuff because we really don't need to deep dive a lot of it.
I heard.
The rest of it, to be honest with you, as much as I was trying to police, I'm glad I kind of let shit continue to flow. This was the perfect pod. Like, the rest of the shit was bullshit to me. We deep dive the stuff I wanted to deep dive. Other than the Caitlin Clark shit. We gonna see it. After this game, I might go back live later. You never fucking know. Talk shit.
We can break it down next time.
Right. Oh yeah, we definitely gonna break it down next time. But what you were saying, real my fault?
No, so I heard Diddy was behind the earthquakes and shit.
No. So yeah, the earthquakes in New York and Taiwan as well, which is kind of interesting.
Yeah, bro, that
as well as a solar eclipse on the way.
Earth is pressing that button, nigga.
Yeah,
that's what that Taiwan shit got me like. I don't know.
Earth is about to, you know what I'm saying, it's doing some shit right now. So. Hey, and there's apparently the cicadas are about to pop up. Apparently there's a cross pollination that hasn't happened in the last like 300 years. That's gonna make the cicada shit like OD this year.
Oh god, ain't that one of the plagues?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. What else have I seen? Just like on some like world weather type crazy shit. It's a lot of world weather crazy shit going on. Yeah, honestly the rest of the shit. Oh. No, y'all go ahead, because the last thing I'm ending on is the Giants, and then I'll close out with the Giants.
I just got one statement about the earthquakes. They was like, all I know is when Kendrick dropped, ain't no earthquakes happening. They were talking about J. Cole.
Nah, the funny shit I heard, the funny shit I seen from the earthquakes, it was them Jews in the tunnels.
Shout out to Lo.
Shout out my nigga Lo, man. That shit was funny as hell. Did y'all see this chick with the beard on the podcast saying why don't feminine men?
You weren't wrong for that.
What, you skipped past it? Yeah, I saw the beard. Yeah, I saw it. I read the caption. Basically, it was why don't
masculine men high value men. Why don't they like me? I tend to only attract feminine, like soft, weak men. And I'm like,
because you have a beard.
You have a fucking
beard. And the beard is not even like, she got robe beard.
You got the Dumbledore beard, bitch.
That shit, and it's matted. It ain't even. She don't even manic. Like, give it a little shape. You might get. You know what I'm saying?
Your beard is like Hagrid from fucking Harry Potter.
That shit is nasty. It's a real Game of Thrones-esque beard type shit.
I like my ladies hairless beside the top of their head. Like. So
and people will say that means that's a child
misogyny.
Misogyny. Not misogyny, but it's like a pedophilia. Yeah.
What?
You never heard that?
They
because
say that.
They say, you know what I'm saying, only children don't have hair on their private parts. So why does the naked vagina,
the bald eagle?
Look, I'm just telling you the shit.
This is the guy.
Bro, I've been on the internet for a long time, bro. There's no way you ain't never seen that shit before.
Bro, this is the overall.
When chicks be trying to shame niggas who be like, oh, I like the. You never seen that before?
No, I've never.
Wow.
So have you seen where
they
like
13-2? Oh boy.
Where they? Oh shit.
Oh boy. Hey, the game is live right now. If you ain't watching, Iowa up 13-2. I don't want to do a live call of the game, but all right. 3-ball from South Carolina. Now listen. I forgot. I cut you off.
No, you good.
I would say just like how they be like when dudes like slim frames or like dudes like in Tyler. or whatever. They're saying guys are pedophiles
be like
for
that.
liking that little
Yeah,
slim,
the
little tiny
small,
slim.
yeah, they try
And
to make
she's 22.
anything
I'm
men.
like,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, like-
If you ain't,
That's hate.
it's kind of
It's
crazy.
it's the
That's it.
overarching. That's why I say they be saying we live in patriarchy. I'm like, bro, I feel like
it's kind of
we
wild.
don't, bro.
That's why women don't rule the world now, because y'all hate each other too.
I'm gonna give a big shout out to Vince Carter and Chauncey Billups getting into the Hall of Fame.
They can work together.
That's the truest shit that
Caitlin
Chris
Clark
Rock
starting to
ever
light
said.
their ass up. She just hit one from the equator.
Every time I see her now, I'm gonna
She scored the last 11?
I'm gonna hear the Shawn Michaels theme.
damn.
song.
Bruh, I think she looked more like Rob Van Dam.
You're out of control.
Oh, speaking of Rob Van Dam, WrestleMania is going on right now.
Yes, it is.
The Rock has brought wrestling back into the fall. I've never seen more wrestling on my timeline.
I'm not gonna put
bruh.
it all on The Rock because Triple H and
Oh, yes,
and Shawn
absolutely.
Michaels been
Absolutely.
slow cooking that shit for a minute.
Yes, but
Really?
The Rock brought,
Yeah.
but the
Yes.
Rock
I
brought
don't watch wrestling.
the Rock brought the niggas that
Yeah.
have
It-
not, you know what I'm saying, that heard about the Vince McMahon shit, and then it was like, oh wait, the Rock is back. You know what I'm saying? Like I just watched the
Rock is back.
It's such
bro.
a
what was like.
it's such a fucking like poetic justice with that. Like, yo, Vince McMahon gets outed and you gotta lead a and now
Here comes the
niggas
niggas to
that run
save
it.
the day.
The niggas that run it's Triple H, Shawn Michaels, and now The Rock. Like,
Which is a hell of a fucking
Team.
yes, like
Avengers.
like
That's why I always rated
you
that
can't
Triple
miss.
H Shawn Rock rivalry more than the Rock and Stone Cold. I love that rivalry, but if niggas when niggas was watching wrestling,
you know who Triple
it was
H is?
them two.
You know who Triple H is? He's Mr. Sinister. Like he's a long-lasting villain. You got niggas like Galactus who come in only when it's time to do
Yeah,
some big
yeah.
shit. Thanos, I'm only in on the big shit. Mr. Sinister was fucking with your ass when the other
pay-per-view-
niggas was
when the
there.
pay-per-views
when
over,
nothing was- yeah.
I'm still
You know what
cooking
I'm still
your
here.
ass.
You know what I'm saying? I'm fucking with your little man's on the team. You know what I'm saying? I need him too. You know what I'm saying? He's
And his theme song is like poetic. As
right,
fuck.
like he's like, you know what I'm
all
saying?
about the
Triple
game.
H was a long lasting. You only got Rock and Stone Cold when that shit had to go. Like when we needed the big bop.
When we just
you
needed
know what I'm
a
saying?
villain
heavy
for the
hitters.
year or something, it was Triple H.
Right, but Triple H, that nigga,
That 1999
he
Triple
has
H
a
was
like.
yeah.
If you really want to put him in that Mount Rushmore, you really could, because he's gone against everybody. He's literally gone against everybody.
He's gone against everybody. He's lasted just as long as everybody.
Facts.
He never left.
Never left.
That nigga's a company man. But yeah, they brought that shit back to prominence and shit. You know, and I seen the other big three, Jade Cargill,
Shout out
Bianca
to
Belair,
Jade.
Naomi. They put in work last
Shout
night.
out to Jay.
They killed it. I always love WrestleMania because them fucking the budget opens up.
Oh yeah,
The budget
they
opens
go
up. They go
crazy.
crazy
Them
with
entrances be 30 minutes long.
Nigga, the Rock shit.
The Rock, bro. I don't
Nigga.
ever need to watch them. I was there when that Rock shit used to come on and like nigga whole body used to be like.
But now he but
Like,
the
I
Rock.
was there for
I
that
missed
shit,
out on
boy.
all this because like
You wasn't a wrestling kid growing up?
No,
But-
so it's funny because my mom was like,
It was a little
don't-
grown back.
Yeah,
then.
it was.
She was like, don't watch
I
wrestling
had
or
to
whatever.
sneak to watch
And
it. I
then
did.
You gotta think it's me and Charlie, so it's two boys. So she like,
Y'all
yo,
would've
let's
been-
wrestle.
y'all would've been putting each other in
Hey,
the-
bro,
what?
Mind you, you probably don't know about the story about me fucking up Charlie Hand. Oh, that's a whole.
Wait, that's
but anyway,
family
some
shit.
wrestling
Family ties type
no, it's some other, but it's I'll tell the story later. But anyway, so she was like, don't watch wrestling. So I snuck and watched it one time, and then I went back to school and I was like, man, is this shit real? And they was like, nah, it's not real, it's not real. And I was like,
But it's
nigga.
like-
It's
I'm
real.
not-
It's real to me.
It's real, but it's script. It's no different than a movie. It's no different than a movie.
To me, it's no different than sports, nigga.
That shit nowadays, like
Yeah.
the way, you know what I'm saying, especially with all the sports, bruh. You know what? Fuck the rest of the board. Fuck the rest of the board. I'm glad CP here.
No, we about to go deep.
No.
No Diddy.
Not even. No. I just because you're one of the people who made me look at this sports gambling shit the way it's really hitting differently. Cause CP is not the gambling, like CP don't play about his bread. That's one thing CP has always been.
Unless it's about fun,
right?
or like
fun
girls.
or right? Like I mean, obviously, I mean that's shit. That's what that's what we get money for. You know what I'm saying? So, but I heard you.
I was gonna say he's frugal.
Right? Yeah.
Frugal.
So
That's real.
the fact that CP is gambling now on sports it really made me sit back and be like, yo, maybe sports gambling has gotten out of hand. It's gotten.
If they got this nigga gambling now, it's like, wait, hold up.
Yeah.
Like when CP is waking up in the morning, like
doing good on the parlays,
bro.
I was until recently, bro.
And see,
I was working
and
the
this the
parlays.
thing. And this the thing.
Until like the last like week.
And this the best part about it.
I was like, wait.
This the best part about it, because I'll be honest with you. I hopped on the gambling when Hard Rock first dropped. What was that, 2-3 years ago? I wasn't the nigga going to the bookie like that. You know what I'm saying? I did not do that. I know it's a lot of my niggas who are probably watching this right now. Shout out to y'all. Y'all been going to the bookie since, you know what I'm saying, since I've known some of y'all. So I respect those niggas when it comes to the gambling shit, because they've been doing that. For me, I wasn't doing all of that shit. I didn't have the money to be doing that shit. That shit wasn't it. But when the Hard Rock shit came, and I'm like, I could throw a dollar bet on some shit. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can. It became fun to where now it's easily accessible. I ain't got to be, you know what I'm saying?
Fun.
I ain't got to find a nigga. And, you know
Facts.
So
if I could turn 20 to 2,
so because it's funny, it's funny because I see my guys on the timeline who been on the gambling shit, who I've been watching, you know what I'm saying, talking about tickets for years. Like, bro, I hate this oversaturated gambling shit. They feel like now, like, the games are even harder to gamble on, because now the sports gambling has gotten so mainstream to where, like, shit, I feel like niggas really do know their lines. Literally last night, this nigga Brian ended with 24 points. The nigga line was 24.5. Like, stuff like that is not a coincidence to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, then
they'll take a nigga out the game when it's like, bro, you could have let him play. Bruh. So like y'all,
the sports gambling
up
shit
7
right now is literally, when they say it's like crack in the 80s, bro, it is. It's the closest thing I've seen to crack since, like, I haven't seen just chicks are talking about what's the locks and the parlays. That's when I knew it really got out of hand.
Accessible,
when it's girls that I dated who didn't know what a first down was, talking about who is Keenan Allen. Bitch, what? Like, what are we talking about?
Oh, pause. Happy 407 day.
Oh shit, happy 407 day. We live in the O.
It's April 7th.
Oh, nigga, I'm a 904 nigga. Fuck out of here. What the fuck is we talking about, nigga? I'm a 904 nigga. But nah, like, seeing women that I know, that I've known for years, talking about what's the locks, what's the part, like,
yeah, nah, that's kind of
like when CP was one thing, but when the chicks started, then you get the Ruby Rose, who's like, bruh. That's why I stopped. That's why I never fuck with prospects. Prospects just seem like a fucking Ponzi scheme of some sort. Like, it just don't make sense. Hard Rock ain't no better. But I respect Hard Rock, because Hard Rock is an actual casino. I could go down to Miami and go to Hard Rock and place a bet.
Tampa,
I can
New
do
Orleans.
that. You can't go to Prize Picks headquarters and place no goddamn picks. That's why I don't fucks with Prize Picks. But this sports gambling shit, bro, I can't wait for the doc 10, 15 years later, bro.
So
I'm in future doc watch now. I'm just waiting on the future docs to come, because we've lived through some shit and we've seen some shit. And with the whole, you know, the Nickelodeon shit that just dropped and all of that, which they talking about adding more to that. Like I said, they was gonna do. That was gonna be the dark side of the
dark
ring
side
type
of the Four
shit.
Loko. That's all.
Ooh, the Four Loko, bro. That Four Loko shit. Bro, wait till niggas finally realize the Wiz weed smoke. You know what I'm saying? How that shit changed the entire.
I said that when it happened.
generation.
Like, I was like, bro, like
the way Wiz had niggas smoking who probably
and
would
not only that, when he had niggas smoking,
was dying
had
patches in
niggas,
their
had
head
niggas
and
in
shit.
camo cargos and shit with the Chucks, the 501 jeans and shit. Yeah, nah, nigga, yeah.
Bruh, what a time.
This why I'm saying I'm taking Wiz over Kendrick, by the way. This part of
I ain't never did a damn thing because of Kendrick Lamar. But I damn sure was wearing snapbacks, cargos, and Chuck Taylors because of Wiz.
I smoke papers to this day because of Currency.
How I learned how to roll.
Shout out Currency.
Was somebody told me
Wiz
YouTube how to roll. That's literally how
when he was in the jacuzzi.
Right, yes, bro. That's literally how I seen that shit. That's how I learned how to roll.
Shit, dog. Everybody seen that shit, bro. Hey, look. We come from a time, bro. We come from if you made it this far, dog, we came from a time where like shit was just authentic. I feel like shit was just so authentic when we came up, bro. It was just social media is what it is. Social media gasses so much stuff up now. Changed. Like, for instance, this is random. Where the fuck is Lil Baby?
I follow him, so he be out still, but the music ain't. And his run. That's when I became a fan.
That shit, I never became a fan.
Bro, I listen to Lil Baby now, like all the time.
I thought that shit was.
I really think
I
stopped being fans of niggas after the
we didn't get to Bronny going to the draft.
We can segue that right now.
Bronny going to the draft.
I do want to talk about that.
That's a big deal, bro. And I'm gonna tell. And to the people,
Nepotism at its finest.
Yeah, that's why I want to talk about it. Yeah.
And I ain't mad at it though.
we don't do it enough.
It's not black and white.
I don't do it enough. I don't think we don't do it enough. I don't think it's gonna benefit him the way Bron thinks it is right now. I think the kid needs. I think the kid needs to stay in school.
I'm just happy.
He needs another year or two.
I'm happy at the fucking just act.
Yes, I agree.
Cause we see white people do it all the time and
all
shit.
the
Fuck
fucking
that
time.
shit.
With niggas who are not even a third of how good. Bronny ain't the great. Bronny is not that great.
How many people got watching?
Right or wrong? Right or wrong?
I'm about to cook. I'm about to cook. I hope people don't judge me or whatever.
Go ahead.
Like,
cook.
I'm about to get in my Uncle Ruckus bag a little bit.
Oh no, I might have to stop you. I don't know if I want to let the Uncle Ruckus fly. I don't know if I want to let the Ruckus fly.
Chill.
Okay, hold on. I got it. My bad. I got to hit the comments. My fault. The comments been late because we watching the game too. Put in little sister in the walls of Jericho. Shout out to Law. I definitely did that to my little sister. It's theater 94447. Nah, I get it. Wiz K Dot in the streets. I hear you, Law. I still got the Wiz swag pack, just more improved. Hey, I'm wearing my camos. I don't give a damn.
Facts.
Lil Baby was in BNF with neat dreads. This nigga White was cooking. And then Cole said, I don't think Bron wanted him to go to the league. I don't think. I don't know about that. I don't think that gets signed off on without Bron. You know what I'm saying? I have been seeing people saying this was a Rich Paul thing.
He's definitely involved.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, 100%. But when it comes to this, talent wise, I don't think Bronny's there yet. I do think he needs another year or two. But if I'm Bron and I want to accomplish what I want to accomplish, which is play with my son, hey, little nigga. What when Ghost went to Tariq with the gun? Hey, get up, little nigga. Sleepy time is over. Like, hey, I'm gonna get you here. You might not, you know what I'm saying? You might not be out the gate starting, but you'll at least get the NBA facilities, the NBA coaching, the NBA this and that to improve your game. You know what I'm saying? We might play one game together and your ass go to the G League after that. At the end of the day,
I still play with myself.
That was all I. That's all I. That's
I got
all
you
I
paid.
wanted to do.
I got you paid. Your
he's
money.
getting paid regardless. That nigga's getting paid in school. That nigga's #1 NIL player.
Really?
Yeah, that nigga's getting like
I didn't know that.
Hell yeah. We talking about Bronny James Jr. You think niggas?
But #1 though?
I think so. I think it's him. I know Shador's up there. I know Reese is up there. I know Clark is up there.
I think
Bronny. I mean, this is Bronny James. What?
5 points a game though.
Nigga,
NIL.
The jersey alone is enough.
Hey, that
like what we talking about?
That jersey.
What we talking about? That USC with James Jr. on the back.
That is nepotism at its finest.
Hey, I love it.
So
I'm a fan.
That's where I want to cook.
When the news came out, Bron said he don't know where it came from, but he a grown man and he gonna support whatever decision he makes. I appreciate that, Cole.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah, interesting.
I mean, again, but he's also in the transfer portal. So
that confused me.
Worst case scenario,
bruh.
I'm going somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
She balling right now.
Who, Caitlin Clark? Yeah,
bro, she could.
Oh, give me that. Cookies.
Oh, God.
Cookitos.
Get it, Caitlin.
Oh, 20.
Yeah, she wide.
She was what?
What, Caitlin?
Hey, we need to finish it because I want to focus on this game. This is. I've been waiting on this.
So
it's like 3:32.
Yeah. We've been here for a minute. We got 3. We just hit 3 hours.
On the nepotism point.
Yeah.
So I'm not even coming at it as a good or a bad thing. I'm coming at it from aspect of like
Is he good enough?
No. It's more so. It's like this why I be because all this shit be connected to me. But like I feel like with black people or whatever, like y'all was saying like white people do all the time or whatever. We see it as like a bad thing. But I'm like, if I had a company, which y'all know I'm big on that entrepreneurship. That's what I want to do. Like I'm all in. I don't take L's. Like my situation right now is because of these L's or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But like I'm still cooking though. But don't get it twisted. But like if I had a business or whatever, and like it was between a black people or a black person or a white person or whatever, and they're both qualified, I'm going to try to get the black person in that.
Oh,
or
absolutely.
whatever.
Of course.
Like, naturally, just because looking out for my
we conditioned to do that, and
gotta do that.
but just off of fact. But we're also, I feel like, to some degree conditioned
another
because
one.
I feel like we probably haven't been in positions where we could benefit or actually use nepotism. We're conditioned to, we got to get it from the mud. We got to get it out the mud type.
No,
shit.
I'm so sick of
fuck
that.
shit.
I'm so sick of us living and
that.
dying out and getting out the mud.
Yeah, nah,
nigga.
fuck that shit.
This is the point I'm cooking
If
on.
you
This is
up,
the
then
point I'm cooking on.
yeah.
Because it's like, we see white people do stuff and we see how they move and all this, and then we be like, white privilege or like this and that. And I'm like, I don't see it as white privilege. I see it as just like how humans work. I see that as like,
Yeah, they look after their own.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, bro, if I was
just
in
what
the
it is.
power, I would
They're
look
not
out
gonna
for
see
my
it as
own.
white privilege because that's all they know. That's all
But-
that's all they know.
This is another thing. So like, I was watching this one dude and he was saying how like,
You so wild for calling Rob Van Dam, dog.
Tell me she don't look like RVD. Tell me she don't. Tell me Kayla Clark don't look like Rob Van fucking Dam.
so
And niggas talking about they are not cutting. Oh, we deep in the pod. This is where I. But there's too many people. I ain't gonna do y'all. I ain't gonna put y'all out. Y'all gotta get the Patreon. Hey, get that Patreon. It's only $1. We gonna get it. Gets even wilder on the Patreon.
What is it called? Free ad? What they say? I forgot the shit. Free promo.
Oh yeah, free promo. Hey,
promo.
it's only $1.
Patreon.
Patreon is only $1 a month. Y'all got 12. That's $12 for a year. Y'all spend more than that on Spotify. You know what I'm saying? A month.
This the challenge that she started.
Who is that?
That was
I
Sexy
think
Red
that's,
had started.
That ain't Sexy Red.
Yeah, but Sexy Red started. What did she start?
Johnny Blaze, I think he said.
Oh, I can.
Nah, that can't. No.
you sure?
That's a little too fluid. All right, we too deep in the pod.
You're
We're
right,
too
you're
way
right,
too
yeah,
deep
yeah.
in the pod. My fault. Go ahead.
Oh no, so I just want to finish off. It's like, I don't see it as like bad thing. I'm like, the Bronny shit, like I said, I'm not saying it good or bad, but like, the only reason I support it is for that. I don't think he's ready for the league. I don't think he
absolutely.
deserves it. All this and that. But like, if he, get in there off of that, like y'all said, like,
why
I'm
not?
not mad at. That's how the world. Kind of saying like, it's not what it should be. It's how it is. I'm like, hey, like,
You gotta do what you gotta do. Cause at the end of the day, whether you ready or not, if the opportunity comes, you gotta take that shit.
You gotta take that
shit, man. Hey, look, if you made it this far, we appreciate you. If we didn't get to something, that you wanted us to hear, hey,
It'll be
come
on the
back next
$100
week.
Patreon.
Right. Come back next week. You know what I'm saying? We'll probably be back next week, most likely. Oh yeah, we definitely gonna be back.
we
next
gotta
week.
come. Hey, don't leave while you're hot. That's how
can't-
May screwed up.
Hey. Talk that shit.
Hey, we
Talk
back.
that shit. Hey, CP4 Hall of Fame performance today. Roll Will Hall of Fame performance today. This was hey. I called
feel like all us did.
I called my shot. I said this was either gonna be the best pod or the worst pod. I think this is one of our, if not probably our best pod we've had in a long time. The views say that, the comments say that. I appreciate
Thank y'all for
everybody for
rocking with
being
us.
here.
Salute to everybody.
Like this was fun. This is what we do it for. I really hope we get some type of. I hope Drake. As I guess I am the stand up. I guess
I'm a Drake stand. I'll stand
what
on that.
I hope Drake does is step on "We Don't Trust You Too." All he has to do is drop a record, and that's
we'll
that
go
is
number one
it's stepped on.
over. Yeah.
If Drake comes out with he could put out a 2-minute.
He could drop a Scary Hours.
Bruh, he don't even have to do that. He could literally drop one song, and it's going to step on that. We don't trust you too.
We still don't trust
Yeah,
you.
we still don't trust you, or whatever it is. Like that. No, that's I'm hoping. I'm shooting for the star. That's what I'm hoping for.
I gotta see what's on it. I hope that they do it the same way they did the last one, where they don't put the features on it. Like
That's why the
If he
Kendrick
was on
hit.
it.
That's
Right.
why the
That's
Kendrick
probably-
It
hit.
was a surprise.
It was a
shit. That
surprise.
shit shocked me when I heard it. I was like,
It's
oh
just,
shit, it's
I hadn't had that feeling since the one that started all this, Drake on Sicko Mode. When Travis Scott was the first one to do that shit with no features or whatever. And when Drake came on, everybody, like, Academics had this shit go
I do
viral.
remember that.
Everybody was like, oh shit, nigga.
It's funny because
Sun
I
is
hated
down,
on Astro
freezing
World
cold.
for a while.
What?
Mainly because I still think Birds in the Trap Sing McKnight is fucking that, and obviously the Rodeo. I mean, that's a classic to me as well. But that Birds in the Trap Sing McKnight,
That shit do go hard.
that shit
Oh,
goes,
son, drink some pop.
that shit goes stupid. That shit goes stupid. But yeah, again, if you made it this far, we appreciate you. Roll well, CP, Top Flight. Hey,
shout out to our
Patreon,
coach
it's
that
only
aren't there
$1.
today. You know what I mean?
$1. Hey, shout out to all the people in the comments. Gudda Lo, Cole, Toto,
White, Dev was in
Despicable,
there.
White. I mean, it was my guy Chef was
Dev,
here.
Chef, yeah.
Podcast First Lady, my guy Coast. Like, man,
Appreciate
I really
y'all rocking with
appreciate
us on
y'all,
this
man.
beautiful Sunday.
Yeah. We out.
Cheers.